is it okay, like, to glaze the homie, fam?
Because it was pushed on the algorithm every time I scroll on. Boom, bap, boom, 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 bap. Like, bro, like we got to remove the term glaze from like our lexicon.
Yo, do you not know who you are? Then I can pause, glaze it back. So now,
oh my god,
we're having a public glaze off.
Sorry, brother. Sorry.
You're gonna put that on rotation? I'll put that on the roti still.
I mean, I think men are just better rappers in general.
Whoa.
In general, like it's like saying in general, men are more athletic than women.
Zoe.
Lovely lady, very cool.
Don't
you know,
do it.
and
Don't do it.
and
Don't do it.
I hear. I digress. I don't
Smoking them.
I feel like I dug myself a hole, low key. I'm like,
I'm right here with the shovel.
Friday can't wait to post this with the freaking transition slides from Instagram edits.
Yeah,
I also think a lot of man them can't mess with me in rapping. Even rappers out here.
Like who?
This is a great episode.
Oh my god.
We love hip hop.
Bad, bro. Yes, fam. I was going to war with that youth, bro. Holy shit. Okay. Let's not talk about them.
Yeah, beer ops and cabbage.
What? Brother, if I was to really, really, really go through my op list one day, like it would take like half an hour. And like people who are like, I'm cool with now.
Yeah.
But like that were on the list, fam, that this did some wild shit, you know, made flagrant comments or made episodes. It's been crazy.
Enough straight jackets and padded walls.
What? Fam, it's just like weird Twilight Zone shit half of the time. I just be sitting there making my content and then it's like, they don't like the viewpoints that we have. And then it's like, yo, let's make a video.
Yeah.
They're allowed to do that though.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But then it's like, I didn't know with the vitriol when they're making their video that you had this personal vendetta. You know
There's
what I'm
this
saying?
one YouTube channel where like he used to be, well, not used to be, he's super pro Kendrick or whatever. But like every video that he's been dropping for the last 2 weeks has been like anti-Drake, anti-Iceman, or anti-Akademiks.
Not therapy?
Nah, not there. He's another one of them guys. But it's like Big Zo, one of them Big Zo. So do you know him?
No, I don't know who that is.
Okay, but yeah, he's like super, super anti-Drake type shit. But I'm just like, if you hate this person so much,
Yeah.
like why are you consuming your life with their content, you know? Like
for money.
Nah, I couldn't, bro. Like imagine like every day you have to watch a Drake video or an Akademiks video so you can get paid. Like, and you hate this person, I would feel like conflicted.
A lot of mans do that though. There are those channels, like what's that No Jumper channel where he literally just breaks down
Point and shoot.
Yeah, point and shoot. Like his career is based on borderline hate watching.
You know, if No Jumper didn't exist or if they ceased to exist, then they would have to do a super hard pivot or they cease to exist.
Yeah, and it leads me to believe that a lot of the times what we see as hate externally is not even real hate. It's usually self-serving. Like they need to be anti-Drake for their audience.
They need Drake.
Like if that guy met Drake, that Big Zo guy, you don't think he'd like fan out?
I think if the cameras was on, he would try to play it for his audience type shit.
But what if it was behind closed doors and Drake, like, you know, gave him a stimulus package, gave him some OVO gear, and he was like, wow, Drake's a nice guy. Like, he could easily turn, like, an enemy into a friend.
Drake always got a little extra 10K around to make people, to soften up the blow also, you know what I'm saying? You just never know.
It's very situational.
Yeah. No, because you're saying like the little OVO pack or whatever, like he might be like, yo, listen, man, I see you need some new equipment. Here's 10 racks. Would that same person now have the same attitude?
I think it depends because like those channels, they're like literally built on hating, so they can't do a 180. Like that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Imagine they're like, yo, brand new equipment. You see their new freaking gaming chair, new headphones, and it's like, nah, Drake, he's all right. He's not so bad.
And 10K, like they're probably making that off the hate, so it would have to be more than that.
Okay, so and listen, this is all speculatory because we don't know what they would do. Give me one of Drake's biggest haters, like video people.
Fantano? But I don't know if he's a hater or just hypercritical.
I don't know. He might be teetering on hater, bro. Okay, Fantano's a good one. Give me one more so that I can make this example here.
YouTubers. I'm trying to think of like notable ones because Therapy and Big Zo, they're not like that huge. You know? What about like Hassan? Are those like Drake haters as well?
Well, Hassan Piker?
Yeah.
He's not really a Drake hater because he's more in the political sphere.
What about those who's your bedroom again?
Don't say Justin.
No. Yeah, Justin Hunt, the company man, right?
Dude, that's
He's a hater?
He's
him and all his niggas.
He's been put in the category of the Drake non-likers.
but I'm not saying this that I just feel like what their lifestyle is and what their like mindset towards life is kind of like the antithesis of what Drake is, you know? So for them to stand on their principles, they kind of have to go against a man like Drake, you know?
Okay, so then now with those examples, and I'll throw in somebody just so that we could, not too much on Justin, right? Ebro.
Okay. I don't think he's a real hater.
You think he really fucks with Drake on the low?
No, he's like a fair weather hater where when it's convenient to hate on him, he will. When it's convenient to like him, he will. And he'll give him praise. And I think they probably have some weird, like, we're both Black and Jewish dynamics. So maybe it's like there can only be one. I think there might be a little jealousy or envy. They probably smashed a couple of the same girls back in the day.
True.
So I don't think Ebro genuinely hates Drake, but I think when the narrative is to be anti-Drake, he'll be anti-Drake.
Okay, so with that being said, let's say Drizzy pulls up when he's like, all right, because these are people who make their own money, 500,000 and a whip. There you go. I just left the whip in the driveway, 500,000 and just hit your bank account.
I think if they really genuinely hated him, they would refuse the gift. But in the case that they accept it, they're definitely turning to the other side. Yeah. They're switching up quick.
I think they would use that against him. Be like, Drake is on his girly shit again. He's just dropping off gifts. Look at what he's doing. They're gonna try to insert Kendrick quote here type shit.
He's trying to compromise us.
Yeah, but y'all don't remember Charlemagne? When he bought bottles for Charlemagne?
He bought bottles for Charlemagne.
And then all of a sudden, Charlemagne's, I wouldn't say like he completely switched. He just refrained from saying certain things after and would emphasize the positive things about Drake.
In that time, because it only worked for a short space of time.
Yeah, it only lasts a couple weeks.
But did Charlemagne go back to hating on Drake? I don't think so.
Very much so. Yes, to the point where they're like, he's been deemed as one of the Drake haters.
Yeah.
And I don't think 500,000 is going to get it done for him. Like, he just got, 200 mil? Yeah.
Damn. So do you feel like those bottles were a waste? Like, it didn't buy the loyalty?
They bought it during the time when he was going against Meek, and that's what he needed.
Yeah, it was a good investment.
Yeah. But, like, I guess after a certain amount of time, like, the bottle hospitality expires.
Once he finished the bottles?
Yeah. So, listen, man, that's a whole thought experiment we'll leave for another day, because I do have something that does have Drake involved in to begin our podcast here. And we're not going to make it the Drake cast today. I got other topics.
Thank God.
So here we go. All right. Normalizing glazing. I'm going to pull it up so we can see it properly over here, courtesy of me. This is Drake and Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Durant.
My bad.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Sorry, gang. Sorry.
Holy.
Obviously.
Comment gang going crazy right now.
Okay. Wow. First thought?
We love hip hop.
Transcending the game. Like, it's like, you need a banjo for those. Those are crazy. This guy went home on the range with it. Wow. You're in 2038 with those. These are, jeez.
Come on, bro. It's a joke. I can't hoop in these.
Nah, obviously. I know that.
We love hip hop.
This the real thing.
Wow. This guy's the abominable snowman. Those are hard. This guy's trying to dominate the Alaskan market. You got to keep the ankles warm. Ying. I see the jumper. It's great. Those are crazy.
Yo, what's wrong with you, bro? You think I would wear these? Are you even a real friend, bro?
I thought you were taking it somewhere else, like on some fashion.
Are you a yes man, bro?
What?
Listen.
No, I'm supporting my brother, obviously. If you're going there, I'm going with you.
If you're going there, I'm going with you.
These are these candies.
We love hip hop.
The candies?
These the ones.
Jeez, the candies! The candy man's home. Ow. Oh, wait, did I just get a cavity? Someone called a dentist. Like, oh my goodness, bro. You know how many people are gonna be copying this off the shelves and be like, shh, give me that. Like, are you dumb? Are you stupid or are you dumb? Which one? Like, these are fire flames. Like, I need these. Asa, what other colors? What other colors? Tell me. Yo.
Okay. Is this okay? He said, yo, if you're going there, I'm going with you, fam. Like, is it okay if you're homie, like, to glaze the homie, fam? Pause. Like, I support you. If that's what you're dealing with, I support it, fam. Or is it being a yes man?
There's a fine line. I feel like if it's to your detriment, like if I see my homie doing something, I know it's gonna be detrimental for him. Like I have to say something.
Right.
If it's more experimental and like more of a neutral consequence, where it's like, okay, like this is different. Like if you're really, really trying to do this, like okay, like I'll rate it.
Yeah.
Then,
if that's where you're going, I'm going there too.
To an extent, though, but you really have to do like the cost risk analysis, where it's like, bro, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Or like, all right, if you do it, you're still my dog, but like,
Yeah.
Okay, let's say you have a wild plan. Your right hand, your bedroom is showing, oh, don't do this, blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't advise it. You're asking him to invest. He doesn't want to invest with you because he thinks it's a bad idea. He's not rocking with it. You still do it and it takes off. You end up becoming a millionaire and shit.
mm-hmm.
Are you breaking off your bedroom? Or
Definitely not, because I'm like, yo, you didn't support it. But everyone has their.
But he didn't go there with you.
But what if he's like, yo, I'm not trying to be a yes man. Like you can't you see why I was telling you not to do it? Like,
well, now you don't want to be a rich man at that point, then, because like, all right, you wasn't being a yes man. You stood on your principles and your opinion. But now, if it works, you can't come running back and be like, yo, dog, like I always believed in this vision.
So wouldn't it be a best idea to just glaze from the top? Pause.
No, because if you glaze the wrong thing, now you're part of the problem. You had me looking crazy. You told me to go do it. Actually, you encouraged me to do this dumbass action.
No, I just didn't say no. I didn't say it was a dumb idea. I was just like, oh, that's what you're doing. Oh,
that's encouragement. That's encouragement.
Natural? No?
No, I'm just thinking like, yo, whoever was in the studio with Drake when he did the Heart Part 6, this is who this conversation is about.
Ooh.
Because whoever encouraged that shit.
Now, whoever encouraged boom, bap, beam, boom, boom, bap, bam. Kendrick Lamar's thing, that's for him too.
Yeah.
So who encouraged, where does it go? My head. Every man has cringy bars.
Chubby
bro.
Chubs.
Every man has cringy bars.
What? That's a standout. It's kind of cringy, yes. But it's one of those ones where it kind of sticks in your head. Where does that go? My head.
So does boom bop big boom bop bow. This nigga's still singing it.
Yeah, because it was pushed on the algorithm. Every time I scroll on, boom, bop, boom, 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 bop. Like, bro, like, okay, like, yeah, just because it's memorable doesn't mean it's. But yo, even the Channing Tatum line, which you don't like, I low key rate that part.
Yeah, and listen, I'm one of those people that I'm not a complete Drake glazer. There's a lot of things I don't like, and I'm vocal about it. If you're a super duper extra glazer, nothing that the person that you fuck with can do, you're never going to mention publicly.
Yo, okay, let me give you an example. And shout out to Dem Dog. Okay, Dem Dog is a man of few words, of choice words. He doesn't talk all the time, but when he does, it means something, right? It means
something.
Can I bring up the video? You remember the hat?
I don't even remember what video you're talking about.
The Pop the Balloon.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, listen.
Oh my God. Go for it.
This is the beginning of Natural's villain art.
No facts.
So we were doing the Pop the Balloon for Real Bad Girls of the Six, right? This is online. It has like a lot of views, low key. And Natural pulled up and he was debating whether or not he should wear this Canada hat, right?
But it's a Ralph Lauren polo Canada hat type shit. You know what I mean? It's not just like a dollar store Canada flag.
No,
you
it
know what I
was a
mean?
legit Canada hat.
Talk your shit.
You know,
Ralph Lauren. You have to,
Ralph Lauren Canada hat.
Emphasize Ralph Lauren, nigga.
Post Trump 51st state
type shit.
narratives, right? So there's a little bit of nationalism attached to it.
Canada first.
So I believe did you ask him, yo, should I wear, or them dog just said don't wear it?
No, I asked him, like, yo, should I do the hat or not? Because like the hat was matching the fit.
Yeah.
I thought the fit was going,
Imagine he was like, ooh, oh, Canada.
That's what I'm saying. So if he was a bad friend, he would have been like, bro, you're going to shake the game with this one, but the man said, don't do it. Natural.
I still do it because I'm my own nigga. Even though, I'll ask for advice and I'll still do my own thing.
Fuck your advice.
So Natural said, whatever. I'm still gonna wear the hat.
Yeah,
the first girl that popped the balloon. It's like, what's up with your cat? Oh, Canada. That's how she said it too. She didn't even say it was Hennessy. And then like the hat, I think it kept coming up, or maybe it came up a couple more times. And I just remember thinking like, yo, them dog's a real friend to Natural because like he kind of foreseen this,
And he said something about it.
He said something about it. That's what you're supposed to do, But at the same time, some people will give you advice based on what they would do, and it might be the wrong advice for you.
So then it's not good to normalize glazing then.
No, I don't think we should glaze at all. Pause. But like, I think like, if you want to support someone or encourage someone, that's encouragement. And if you respect someone's work, you're showing appreciation. But glazing just like mindlessly, just being like, oh, this, that. Like we got to remove the term glaze from like our lexicon. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's annoying.
No, I think it's warranted sometimes.
Like glaze? Like when would you glaze someone? Pause. Like when is that appropriate?
Like,
good question.
Like, why are we even glazing to begin with?
Yeah.
Like, if my bedroom did something substantial, like crazy, then like the next couple weeks, like I'm making them up crazy.
But that's not glazing.
That's literally what the YNs have deemed what glazing is.
I feel like glazing is like a little more unwarranted. Like if you're rating someone or like you're showing love. Like, is that synonymous with glazing? I feel like glazing, it's like you're overdoing it.
Okay, there's this one guy where like every time I see him on the roads, like Loki, he goes kind of crazy. Yo, do you know who this guy is? Do you not? You know what I mean?
He's glazing.
He's glazing, but like in the dynamics, sometimes it's getting them around. Sometimes, so I'm like, yo, Loki, like this is actually blessed. And then I could also reverse it, like, yo, you're talking about me? Yo, do you not know who you are? Then I can pause, glaze it back. So now,
oh my God,
we're having a public glaze off in front of the gal them.
We got an early title.
Public glaze off is insane.
But like, because we're glazing each other, like the public could witness. You know what I mean? How hard we're going, type shit.
Hard with the glaze,
yo.
Old-fashioned glaze. Nah, but it's different. Like, okay, like if he begins by quote unquote glazing you,
I'm
right?
already taking off my hat early.
You look like a super guy in that moment to the girls around you. He looks weird for glazing you.
That's why you got to glaze him back.
But when you glaze him back, the gal are kind of aware that like you're doing it out of respect to be polite. Like you didn't just start glazing him,
Yeah, that's true. So
maybe you're assuming that because they might not realize that he's a guy until Natural starts glazing him, and then he's like, "Oh, that guy, he's a guy too. All right, he can get some pussy too."
So do you feel like it depends who's glazing you? Like if a super surdy guy, like say you're at a party and Drake comes up to like you're talking to girls and Drake's like, "Yo, do you know who this guy is?" And he starts quote unquote glazing you, right?
What?
That's a good look because of who's glazing you. Pause. But if it's just some random dude, that random dude doesn't look like a super guy.
Yeah. But Natural's not a random dude. That's the thing.
No, it depends who's glazing you is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I feel like the word is just so gay. Like every time I say, I'm like, bro, like, oh, like ultra pause.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the point of it. They're trying to make the word sound as gay as possible so that when they use it against you, remember when Mans was saying, yo, you're glazing, they're using this word against you, fam.
Yeah. So, okay, what's the difference between like glazing and just showing love? Or is that a form of, I guess, like, I feel like the root cause glazing is display
showing
of
love.
affection.
The kids have bastardized it to like now showing love. You're going to call it glazing. But you're just showing love, fam.
I feel like the concept of glazing was spawned due to like a third person witnessing like somebody showing love to someone else, and they were just on some hate and shit. Whereas like, yo, this nigga didn't even do that much. Like, you know what I mean? So it was like, oh, yo, you're glazing him now. Whereas like the amount of admiration you're showing this nigga isn't like it's not worthy type shit, you know? So I don't know. I think it spawned off some hate and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you see what I'm trying to get to?
Yeah.
I feel like you might be able to identify with this. Were you there in the inception?
I probably was the one that coined it still. I'm like, them niggas?
Yeah. Okay, last thing before we get off of this glaze topic here, right?
This glaze train.
Right? Why do you think that Drake chose this for the concept? I don't know if he chose the concept, but they used Drake. They casted Drake for this concept of the glazing thing.
Well, it's Nocta.
Yeah.
So they didn't cast Drake. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like,
Okay, so then why that concept with Drake attached to it?
I think maybe he has a self-awareness throughout the years that maybe he's perceived as someone who might be very agreeable in some ways. So sometimes
he's always glazing mans on stage, bro. As soon as he's on stage with the next artist, bro, the nigga knows all their accomplishments and shit. Like shit that the masses don't even know about.
And he be low key way bigger than them, and he's like, but that guy, him. The things that he's done and the way he's able to do it.
I just want to let you know in front of everyone here, you're one of the greatest to ever do it.
Low-key's kind of disrespectful still.
Why?
If like, okay, it's kind of the same concept of like let's say you're with your shawty, right? Then this super guy just comes up to you and is like, yo, you see how you work your 9 to 5, fam? Yo, you're a guy for that. I wouldn't be able to do that, bro. Like me, like if I wasn't on a fact, like I have to be on a jet every day, bro. If I had to clock in every day, yo, you're a different nigga, bro. I rate you.
Yeah.
It's like, fam, like what the fuck?
I really don't know how he does it.
you know what I mean? It's like, oh, you are one of the greatest lyricists of our time. It's like, bro, but I don't have no hits. Like, you telling me I'm the greatest lyricist, like you're kind of shitting on me, right?
You're just gassing me like straight up,
you know?
fam.
So you think it's like a backhanded compliment sometimes?
Super backhanded, bro.
Yeah, like I'm really the guy, but I'm gonna make you feel good for now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's, and maybe it falls into his self-awareness because remember those videos he was making? It was like a skit where like a guy's with his girl and then Drake will pull up and like pay for the whole like receipt and like, but low-key he was smashing a girl. So I don't know. I think there's a place for appreciation. I just feel like when I hear the word glaze, it's like when the admiration you're expressing is beyond justification, where like you're overdoing it. Like I feel like there's a way to show respect. Low key, who's good at showing respect without glazing is Jamaicans. Cause like they'll big you up one time and then leave you alone. Like they're not gonna like stick around and like try to keep it. They'll just be like, oh, like one czar and just dap you up. And all right, like
yo, big up me general.
Big up yourself. I rate the pod, and then they just leave you alone. But like other people will be like, bro, like when you said this and this, that, and like I love your takes and stuff. And I'm like, okay, like you might be doing a little too much, but I appreciate the love regardless.
No, you're right about the Jamaicans, because like even when I see something like yo, mid general, I'm like, it feels good. Thanks.
That's a nice proper big up. But I feel like when people glaze you too much, it's like, all right, bro, like you're doing too much, like,
Yeah, now I feel like you're lying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're obsessed. Like, yo, there are probably people out there who are obsessed with us.
Low key though, like to be honest, I didn't think that the pod was big enough for that type shit. Like respectfully, But,
thanks.
But like certain people that I see that are like always like around and like even that like DM me constantly and shit, it's like, okay, like you guys enjoy it. I'm not gonna say you guys enjoy it too much because
we appreciate
what
y'all.
I mean? Yes.
Smash that like.
But because I feel like I'm like that for other platforms probably,
So do you glaze people?
Yeah, I feel like I glaze Kanye for sure.
It just sounds so crazy. Like,
just let it fly, fam. Yeah. Do we have to have a pause-free day again? No.
I think we're due for one, bro, because this conversation is just pause loaded.
I know, right?
Loaded with pause.
Oh man.
Pause.
Okay, any other people you glaze before?
I think that's probably it.
I gotta say also that video. I hear what you're saying with him glazing other people or what both of you guys are saying, but I also feel like he's making a commentary on the audience and like the glazers and being called a glazer for liking Drake and that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that is a narrative, especially like during the feud, where it was like because the general perception was that Kendrick was winning. If you thought Drake was winning, you were just a Drake
You're a glazer.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like, because you're not anti-Drake, you're a glazer.
Yeah, or you're delusional, so you must be glazing. Like,
Nah, but some of the mans was like,
Glazing.
they're like being like woefully ignorant.
yeah.
It's like nobody was. Okay, there was a few people saying that Drake was over, but the masses was just saying he lost. You know, he lost the little fight. He'll be fine.
Mhm.
Oh no, he didn't lose. He bodied Kendrick. It's like, all right, bro, what the fuck you talking about?
You weren't listening properly.
People were calling us the Drake Glaze podcast at one point
Yeah, that's
because
before I was there.
before you were there. And I remember like, you know, like some of our takes, even some of my takes, like when he first like sued the label and I was like, this is the greatest move ever. I was like, yo, he's gonna break the Matrix and stuff. And then I,
man.
I just seen the comments and stuff. And,
Yeah,
is that still going on?
what, the lawsuits?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's still in, I think they're still waiting to see if they're going to appeal it, but as far as the suit itself, it's on pause right now.
Do you feel like all the events that have transpired after, from streams removed and, you know, the music video for Not Like Us having to be re-uploaded, do you feel like that helps his case? Because it was kind of proving his argument to begin with.
There's not only that helps the case, bro. And we'll get into the pot in a second. That whole thing with What's the Dirt and his 2 strikes that he received on his channel, like in the space of, I don't know, like one day, he got two strikes right before the stream.
They were trying to off him.
Yes. And Drizzy and the man's got the strike removed.
Yeah, okay, that's one side of the aisle. But on the other side, didn't they say one of the Iceman tracks was like the most streamed Spotify song in a day or whatever, and that turned out to be cap? You know what I mean? So
But who said they? Who's they? Like Spotify themselves said it, or was it one of these like internet news posts?
Basically, I think there was like, well, they said it was a glitch where they combined 2 versions of the song type shit, and so that's. But I don't know. I just feel like there's weird stuff going on both sides.
Yeah, there's definitely stuff that if we do get discovery from a lawsuit, we're really going to find out that the record companies have been moving shady on both sides.
For sure.
From time though.
Yeah. But more shady than we actually know. Like shit that like we're probably spending our money and it's just going in circles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like weird shit. But yeah, let's start the show. I want to say, give an RIP to Rob Bass, right? From Rob Bass and Easy Rock. That's like from back in my times. You know
It takes 2 to make the things go right. Yeah. I want to rock right now. I'm Rob Bass and I came to get down.
I love that, man. I love that for y'all, man.
Crazy.
Holy shit.
Classic.
The fact that, listen, we're different generations, fam.
No fact.
And we all know the words to that song word for word.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's a hit. That's how you make a timeless song, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, before the backs and all that, like, we got to give our respects to Rob Bass because it's not really often that you see a song that, yes, it sounds like old head rap, but everybody like 40 years later are like, yo, I know this song. Like kids know the song, fam.
Facts. Even De La Soul with Me, Myself, and I. That's another one of those too.
Yeah. But like, I feel like that song, It Takes Two, it might be up there as probably top 3 timeless hip hop hits of all time, bro.
You could definitely make an argument for it because I think there is an appeal to the simplicity of the lyrics.
Yeah.
And the style of rap back then was like, oh, I'm a winner. No, not a loser. Like it's very like easy and intuitive. So anyone could rap along. Whereas now it's like a little more coded with like slang and there's more cuss words and like the beats aren't as upbeat. So
yeah, but we had other songs like that back in the days that didn't last till 2026, fam.
You have though, like you got Baby Got Back.
True.
You Can't Touch This, MC Hammer.
Yeah.
I would even throw Ice Ice Baby in there because that still rings off, even though, some could argue that might
What
not
about
have been
like
super hip-hop.
Juicy? What about like
the Biggie, like the next generation kind of?
Yeah, like the early 90s
yeah,
type
those are
shit.
timeless as well. Or are we just talking about 80s right now? You have like The Message. You have a
The
hip
Message is
hop,
still.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like the 80s hip hop hits are easier to sing along for more people. I feel like once you get into the Juicy or California Love or the Dre songs or like it's more lyrical. So it's you gotta be a bit more of a hip hop head to sing along to every word. Whereas like It Takes Two, like almost everyone knows those lyrics.
Or Baby Got Back.
I feel that Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, that dun, 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 dun. I feel like every generation is gonna recognize
G
that.
thing. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. Yeah, that's one that's like you can play that at like an all white wedding and people will be like 1, 2, yeah.
Even Gin and Juice with Snoop Dogg, like I feel like everyone knows those lyrics too because they're simple. But like I feel like even the Dre songs, like that's the next episode, is that?
Yeah.
Like it's a bit harder to sing along to than It Takes Two. Like there's just more words.
Sing along to, yeah, you're right.
Like those 80s hits, like I'm glad you mentioned Baby Got Back because like they're still like they're playing it right now as we're filming this. Somebody's playing Baby Got Back at some kind of outdoor event with like
some weird nigga.
Nah, fam.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
You never like, honey, put on your sweatpants.
No, fam.
40 years.
You guys have that in your Serato.
Why are you pantsless?
You guys have Baby Got Back in your Serato just in case.
Yeah, well,
I'm not drawn for that.
I haven't drawn for it in a minute, like unless it's requested. But It Takes Two, I'll draw for.
Yeah.
You Can't Touch This, MC Hammer, I'll draw for, especially if you're doing like a James Brown before and like they sample that. Ice Ice Baby does get requested. Keep in mind, mostly white weddings though. Like, I've never had a black person request Ice Ice Baby.
Yeah.
I just feel like the 90s and the early 2000s hip hop are just like, I don't want to say golden, but like it's just like the gold, like every generation recognizes those, like Drop It Like It's Hot.
In the club, 50 Cent.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
No matter where you go in the world, people are gonna know those tracks. But I feel like there's certain places you can go in the world where they're not gonna know like It Takes Two and shit.
I don't know about that.
It depends on the generation.
That's a hot take, bro.
No,
It Takes Two?
Because think about it. If you know, like if you were alive during the early 2000s, right? Like you're probably at least in your mid-20s, 30s, 40s. So like you probably remember the generation right before that.
Right.
But I think you're right. In the club and those like Usher,
You think if you go to like
recognizable.
Afghanistan and Kuwait and them places, man's are gonna be talking. It's just a jungle sometimes and make me wonder why we keep on going under.
No, but they'll know like go shorty. It's your
You know what I
birthday.
mean?
They'll know that. Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay.
Afghanistan is a good
But
example.
they should know that. Broken glass everywhere. People, they should know them tunes.
Yeah, but not all of those tunes from the 80s.
That's funny.
Touche. Let's start the podcast. We are Box, the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm your host of the most host, Friday Ricky Dread, aka Podcast Poppy, aka Hip Hop Historian Rick, aka multiple AKAs. We back at it. We Love Hip Hop Studios, episode 687. Jeez. We got back in the building. The Turkish Thrill. You might see him taking your requests, playing some It Takes Two at the weddings.
Yeah.
You might see him on your social media screen with a rain jacket and a whole bunch of people around.
And a poncho.
Right? Our poncho wearing brother himself.
Yeah. All right.
DJ Czar in the motherfucking building.
Yes, sir. DJ Czar, aka Burrow Sound, aka Young Shawarma, aka Cheeseburger, aka Coffee Poppy, aka Zarly Kirk, aka The Ruiner. Back at it like a crack addict.
Yes, sir. You know I'm gonna have to play that video to show what
Run
people
it. We should talk about it after.
When we get to it. Yeah, for sure. And sitting next to DJ Czar, okay, we have our resident shit disturber. We might see him giving some of the hottest takes that get the city pissed off.
Perfect.
Ran through.
You might see him behind the wheels of steel at the jam turning up.
Hey,
You might see him on your social media screens testing your dance hall knowledge. We have DJ and content creator extraordinaire, DJ Nacho in the motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
already know. I have no idea what to say still. So I'm like, I always say, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna say, you know what I mean?
There you go. There you go. And natural wave. My bad. My bad.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying?
Wavy.
Get the name right. Okay. But welcome back, gentlemen. Welcome back. Welcome back. Big salute to One Take Jake. He's out there in the world. Freaking he'll be back, but I'm behind the boards today. So somebody said to me the other day, yo, when you're behind the boards Friday, you're gonna give me like, what did he say? Tourette's or some shit like that? Or a seizure? Like,
Epilepsy?
fam, I don't feel like I switch the boards too crazy, fam. I feel like I keep it, one person at a time, and so sorry, bro. I'm not trying to give you a seizure, brother.
Just switch the beer time.
Sorry, brother. Sorry. I'm an asshole. Okay, but let's salute the sponsors before we get into our shit over here. Starting with Gamdon, all right? Join Gamdon and join 16 million players who know where the real action is. Gamdon delivers elite odds that the big name books can't touch. You get 15% rake backs on your first week and lightning fast crypto withdrawals. You can live stream all the action while you win. All right. So if you want to join Gamdon, go use our code welovehiphop. All right. It helps with the podcast over here. If you just go to the website, go gamdon.com/r/welovehiphop. Get yourself some exclusive offers. Scene. Okay. We back. And listen, for the listening audience out there, you might hear some slight changes in the way that we sound. I think we sound even better now that I got this new mixer over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah. Salute to. Actually, they don't fucking pay us. So no salute to them.
I do love that company though.
Yeah. Okay, also, big salute to Exotic Hot Pot. From high-grade strains to authentic rabbit and all the rolling essentials, Exotic Hot Pot is about elevating your smoking session in true 5-star fashion. Okay, you can get delivery of some of that Exotic Hot Pot here in the GTA. Hit them up on their Instagram page, that's Exotic Hot Pot, or go to the website, exotichotpot.ca. Let them know that the We Love Hip Hop boys sent you. They'll definitely give you a discount. Also, last but not least, big salute to Road Ready Detailing. That's over at 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66. You can get your cars detailed. You can get ceramics. You can get your cars tinted. You can get wraps, anything that you need, okay? Go over to the shop. That's 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66, or go onto their Instagram page, Toronto Road Ready Detailing. When you go in there, if you see the boy Dusty Wallace, let him know that the We Love Hip Hop boy sent you, and he'll definitely give you a discount. Scene. And big up to Dusty Wallace, yo.
Wherever you are, Dusty.
Right, salute to Dusty, yo.
Miss you, bro.
Yeah, man. What's going on with y'all? How's your week been? Or weekend?
You want to start?
Yeah, sure. I could start. It was very calm. I was like sick. Like even that last episode we did, I was like, that was like the worst day of my sickness. But because I invited Zoe, I'm like, I can't invite Shati and then not pull up, So that was looking like a flu game for me type shit. Because Random So dropped crazy points,
Jeez, that was the flu game? Holy.
So like, even Bear people hit me up after like, oh, why did you go so crazy? Why did you go so in on her? I didn't even think I read that. Yeah, like, but I feel like a lot of like mans, like, they just enjoyed the fact that like someone challenged her or something. But I didn't even think that I did anything that crazy, Like,
no, it was a shock value. Like you called it ran through.
In the podcast world, though.
Yeah, but I think it was just the shock value of like you're kind of ran through in the podcast world. Like you did specify, but just like you're kind of ran through is like
it's crazy.
Yeah. But I watched that clip at least like 20 times. Like I was so entertained by it.
I thought it was good content.
Great content.
Yeah.
So okay, after that, on that same podcast, I'm like, because there was another clip where she paged me about some shorty that like I'm with, and she's like, and I'm like, oh yeah, that girl said that you weren't that girl in high school or whatever. So I was seeing her the next night when the episode was premiering.
This guy lives his raps for real, eh?
So she pulls up, as soon as she walks in the crib, I'm gonna fucking kill you, natural. I'm gonna kill you.
Whoa.
I'm like, what happened? What happened? She's like, oh, you know what happened. You know what happened. I know my lesson. I used to like guess what I did, but then that would fuck me up because I would guess things that they weren't talking about, So I'm like, no, you have to specifically tell me what happened. She's like, oh, I seen the clip. Why would you tell her that I said all this next shit, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, we potted. That's the go-to. That's the go-to.
And you did clarify that you were joking about her saying you weren't that girl. in high
Yeah.
school.
Yo, and listen, fam, I'm sorry, maybe it's the clip because you be saying like, yo, shawty, but we also have where are we? 41 minutes in, so I think we should be good.
Yeah.
Right? But I don't know, fam. When they see a clip, that's when they see the shit.
clips get me in hot water sometimes still, but I'm still technically single, you know what I mean? So no shawty could page me on nothing respectfully,
So should I just, let me know, fam? Should I just
Nah,
not make any
you're
clips?
good. You're good. Nah, you're good, fam. I love, bro. I want the pod to get to as high as possible, so that I ended up like to make it up to her, because low-key she been wanting flowers. So she also seen when you gave Zoe the fucking flowers.
Wow.
So she's paging me on that,
Paging you saying what? How does that have to do with you? Because I'm making the black man look bad?
No, she's like, oh, that's not even his thing, and he was smart enough to get her flowers. I've been asking for. So I'm like, yo, I'm paying for every day, but like, if you want, we can not go to dinner tonight, and then we could just go to the garden. I could pick you some fucking. If you want some flowers, let me know. Oh, we could go to dinner. We could go. I'm like, all right then. So we go to dinner.
To regulate.
And then the waiter, I'm gonna make this quick, but the waiter cheesed me, fam, because the man's giving me big conversation like we're bedrooms. And when it's time to order the food, okay, I picked this place specifically because the happy hour. They have the steak bites, $17. We're lit. My drink is $10. Yo, I'm paying less than $30 for my I'm lit.
Let's go.
Shorty wants the steak. I'm like, hey, I look, it's $40. You could go out with the steak. That's fine. The waiter's like, oh, you should get the filet mignon version.
Oh, shit.
What a hater.
She should do what, nigga? Like, what the fuck? Like, who asked you, bro? I'm like, you talk about this? It's $60 now.
Wow.
So I'm looking at this. I'm like, yo, who even asked? But I'm not saying it, obviously. Yo, she's not even looking at the price. She's just taking his
word for it. Like, you know what? Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm like, this one you're talking?
I'm like,
oh my God. All right, so now she's from 40 to 60.
Hold on. I need you to slow down for a second. What was his facial expression when he did that?
And what did he like? What was his background?
Because I just feel like he had a smug smirk on his face after saying that.
He was like, okay, have you guys seen Mr. Robot?
No.
Okay, he's like,
search it.
He's like racially ambiguous, but he looks like the main character from Mr. Robot.
Okay,
Type shit. Yeah.
I need to visualize.
Yeah.
So he's talking to you like you guys are super cool, making bear jokes.
Type
This
shit.
is what he looks like.
Yes, bro.
He's a hater.
That's exactly what he looks like, bro.
Oh, this guy's Egyptian, I think, in real life.
Yeah, he looks like one of them type of like Armenian Egyptian, like Lebanese or some shit. You know what I mean? So the man's there or whatever, right? And then he's like, oh, so you don't want no appetizers as well? You guys are just going for main?
Wow.
I want to jump over the table and strangle this nigga, bro. Because I'm already
this
not
nigga right here.
Yes, bro.
It makes it so much funnier with that visual.
I want to jump over the table and strangle him because I'm already like feeling kind of sick. You know what I mean? I don't even want to be here like that. But true say I want to make the shot, like, okay, bless.
All I can see is this guy just keep on doing this.
No, literally. He's there laughing up with the shotty. I'm not laughing, bro. I'm not laughing. I'm thinking like, oh, so you don't want a tip. So you don't like you're going like the shotty is paying. Like you're having good rapport with the shotty.
True.
I'm paying the bill, nigga. You should get good rapport with me, motherfucker.
That's so true.
You know what I mean?
When I was a server, I'd always address the dude. Like I wouldn't even look at the girl he was with, and that's how you do get better gratuity after.
They might know each other.
So she's like, I do love oysters. Can I just get like a 1-2 oyster? Oh no, you have to get the whole platter.
Yo, what the fuck's up with this guy, bro?
No,
now I'm getting
facts.
cheesed, fam.
Facts, bro. So I look, the whole platter is like $60.
For how
like,
many?
She's like, oh, I don't need a whole platter. She's like, oh, you can get the half. The half is like $27, bro. I don't like, bro. I don't know what oysters is, nigga. Like, I'm like, yo, are you gonna eat all this? Because I'm not eating no oysters. She's like, yeah, of course I'm gonna eat it.
No, she's not. She probably left mad of it on the plate.
Low-key, she scarfed. But then she said something.
Scarfed all of them down?
She's like, oh.
It's an aphrodisiac.
No, that's what she said. She's like, oh, it's the aphrodisiac. So I'm like, all right, put it down.
All right.
I didn't know it was
double up on it.
I didn't know it was an aphrodisiac for women. I thought it was just for men because it has a lot of zinc.
I ended up trying one. It tasted so disgusting.
Did you try it with the sauce?
Yeah, she prepared it for me and stuff.
It has a very slimy texture.
Yeah. So I did end up like after the dinner and everything, I still ended up like tipping him, but like I only give him like a 15%. You know what I mean? I still don't want to give him 10, respectfully. Like,
so how much did the bill come to?
I was like, after the tip and everything, it was like 145.
So she got filet mignon and half a platter of oysters. And by the way, I think I saw what did Natural, tell them what you ordered.
I got steak bites, nigga. Like literally steak bites, bro. Like
that's it.
Steakums.
Just but like, yo, she has potato, all this next shit. I'm taking all her vegetables and potato. Cause low-key, this is all my food. I'm paying, you know what I mean?
Respectfully.
You know what I mean? But like, yeah, I still had a good time with her, you know, like now just blessed and stuff, you know. Like she wasn't obviously super cheesed about the Zoe shit, you know. So that was, you know, that was my week. After that, I was just recovering, like I'm not at work anymore, you know, so just inside, going through my laptop, organizing pure files. But
you should have told homeboy at the freaking restaurant that, like, nigga, I'm not at work anymore. No, chill.
Yeah, and like he's acting like he gets a percentage of the sales. Like you only get to keep the gratuity after, so you're better off like trying to hook up Natural with like the cheapest option.
Literally.
If you see a man only order steak bites at happy hour, why are you gonna tell his shotty to get filet mignon and oysters?
I'm like, yo, you're an asshole.
We need to have some kind of like universal signal to the waiters where you just like you do some kind of like thing and it just knows like money's low.
No, I was even telling the shotty after, I'm like, cause like, she's like, are you good?
Were you visibly cheesed after? Like after the bill, he's like,
no, like me, I just like, I overthink shit, you know? So I'm just like, I'm like, yo, why did he do all that? Like, I'm just trying to like piece it together. I'm just trying to like understand the psychology behind it, you know? So she's like, are you good? You're kind of quiet. I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to like understand like why this nigga has no bro code whatsoever, you know? She's like, oh, what do you mean? I'm like, as a bro, once he's seen me order off the happy hour menu, his eyes should have never deviated from that shit. We should have stayed right here. But respectfully, like I had a budget that I wanted to spend, and I stayed within the budget, you know. So I told her like, I'm not cheesed. Like, as long as you're good, like I'm happy, you know.
Yeah.
For him, as a man, he kind of lost like man points for me. So.
You got to be careful. Can't complain about it too much. You'll lose man points too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, so that was your weekend. All right, DJ Zara, how was your weekend?
Okay, so I did a prom Friday night in Hamilton, but I think it was a Burlington school. Very, very white school. Yeah, still on the prom circuit. But yeah, it was good. They only requested shebang out of Iceman, but there's still a lot of people, like, those guys listen to country, like new country. I didn't realize how booming country was. Like, it's low-key. I don't want to say it dominates in some ways, but like in a lot of communities outside big cities, it's like a lot of country. So I did that Saturday, which was yesterday. So I did a wedding, but before that, I'm in this brand ambassadors of Toronto group, and they posted like, yo, we need people for this like OLG world record human foosball game.
Right.
So boom, I signed up. They hit me back. I did everything. So I pull up. This is like 8 a.m. Humber College, like the Kipling campus, far one. So I go, it's pouring rain, but you know, they're gonna do the world record. And we already discussed how if you want to do a world record, you pretty much just gotta pay Guinness to show up, you know?
Yeah.
So the president of OLG is there. They have this guy from Guinness Book of World Records. They have this adjudicator. And I'm seeing a lot of like name brand content creators. I've seen Alicia West.
Salute.
6'5", 6'4", one of the tallest women I've ever seen. But she's beautiful, respectfully. And then I seen Trezor.
Oh, salute to Trezor.
Yo, pull up the picture I sent you because it's kind of funny because I went up to Trezor like a fan. Like, I was just like, yo, bro, I rock with the content. Yo, let me get a picture. Because, like, I don't think he knows me. And, like, we've interacted before, but I just could tell that, like, and even look at the picture. Natural said it was a fan-ass picture.
Hold on, let me pull it up here.
And then afterwards, I was like, yeah. He looking at me like, yeah, like, I love my fans.
Yeah, his face just says like, oh yeah, like this is one of my supporters.
Yeah, and then
what up, bro?
Yeah, like, I appreciate it. I'm like, yo, we just interviewed Zoe. He's like, oh yeah, I gotta watch that. Then it clicked, and then he kind of like, you know, he acknowledged me. And there were a lot of what they called honorary guests. So there were a lot of like Toronto content creators. I was just there working to get paid. So, bro, it's pouring rain. There's 250 people on the field. Like, they have this like makeshift real life foosball, I guess arena.
Right.
You have to like keep 2 hands on the bar pause, and like, you know, you had your team or whatever. My team got slapped. I was blue team, but big up the blue team who got slapped.
This is you over here.
This is after. Shout out to that guy over there. That's the president of OLG right now. Like, he's getting like interviewed or whatever. Yeah, bro, it was a good experience. Shout out to LMO staffing. I recommend anyone get into brand ambassador work because there's so much money in it, and it's really easy. It's like 1 day of work. I think I got paid like $30 an hour.
Oh,
Got
nice.
some coffee. There was like some snacks.
Yeah.
And then I went to the wedding in Hamilton. And yeah, bro, it was good. Now I'm here today, feeling good, feeling blessed, and ready to pod.
Okay. Listen, before I get into the pod itself and like all of our topics and stuff, as far as my week is whatever. I make content. I was live streaming on Friday night. Okay. I did a 6-hour live stream, which
I know.
I don't know.
Saw.
I don't know how I got to 6 hours. I was planning to do 3, ended up doing 6. While I was doing that live stream, I was covering Paris Richards versus Charmaine. This episode is sponsored by Gamdon. Join 60 million players who know where the real action is. Gamdon delivers elite odds that the big name books can't touch. 15% instant rakebacks on your first week, lightning fast crypto wallet withdrawals, and you could live stream the action while you win. Right now, you can use the code welovehiphop at gamdon.com/r/welovehiphop to start earning free rewards. Again, that's gamdon.com/r/welovehiphop and start winning. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer!
Oh man, I am more invested in this situation than I would have expected. I've been following along.
So here's the thing. I received a DM earlier and I went to go check to see what was going on. And for the people who don't know about the whole Charmaine versus Paris Richards beef, I don't know what the root of their beef is, but now they're in this zone where they're like, Paris is calling out Charmaine, saying that her brother writes all her raps for her.
That's what I'm hearing.
Right? And Charmaine's, I guess, is saying that Dub J writes Paris's raps.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see if I can just go over to, because this is happening in real time, fam. It was not on my list, bro. Okay, so I'm going to go over to Charmaine's page. Big salute to Charmaine. Hold on. Because you gotta look deep when it comes to the gal them. You have to check the notes, right? Laughing my ass off, beer laughing emojis, man. Okay, that's a sub. That's not just nothing.
No, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
don't even write their own music, but want to project everything that they are to me. They want to say, I don't write my music.
Oh, this is from the live stream.
They have an entire brother that writes their music.
We love hip hop.
Okay. Let's go back.
My body.
Listen.
We love hip hop. We love hip
This is a
hop.
reference track?
Wait for it.
We love hip hop.
My body up, pocket full, thick and move, money hungry.
We love hip
Act a
hop.
fool, messy, leave it bloody. Bitches bum me, or got me.
Both of them did not work respectfully. Like, the reference track and the execution were both not that good, respectfully. Shout out to Paris Richards. But like, bro, what was that?
A dub.
It is funny.
I like that flow though.
Yeah, why don't you spin it in your sets? I've never heard you ever DJ that song.
I've never heard that song.
So you're gonna start spinning it?
You're
You're gonna put that on rotation?
I'll put that on the roti still.
All right, inshallah.
So what are you guys' thoughts? Like, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the beef. Like, we have kept up to a degree, but like I went to deep dive the other day, bro. I went crazy.
I thought it was
minutes.
gonna die down. This is getting crazier.
Yes, it's heating up.
Well, because it's women rappers, I don't think people care about reference tracks as much.
Why not?
Because I think people weren't expecting them to be writing the raps to begin with.
And I guess I'm going to be sounding like a panderer. Why not? Why is it that people always expect the gal them not to write their own bars?
Have you heard gal them write raps before, fam?
Yes. Lil Kim. Oh, actually, not Lil Kim. At first, Lil Kim, when she started, Big was writing her raps for her. Maybe it's their own fault.
I don't even think it's about the women. I think men are just better rappers in general.
Whoa.
In general. Like, it's like saying, in general, men are more athletic than women.
Zoe!
Look at all the greatest rappers of all time. They're usually men. They're listed. And
Zoe!
am I saying something crazy?
It's because women weren't given the opportunity or the platform to showcase themselves,
What do
and they
you
weren't
mean?
given.
Women, it's easier for a woman to platform herself or sleep her way to the top respectfully than like a man. Like, yeah, that sounds crazy too.
Zoe!
But we need a shorty on the panel.
But back then, how would a woman be able to like get to a Tupac level status type shit? You know, like
She would have to sexualize herself low key, which is unfortunate.
and then she wouldn't even be taken serious to do like a Dear Mama or to do a Changes.
okay, Lauryn Hill, she didn't have to do all that.
And she's way better rapper than a lot of men.
MC Light, Queen Latifah,
Okay,
Missy
but-
Elliott.
And even in these days and times, like somebody like Rhapsody is rapping circles around mad dudes.
But
These are exceptions to the rule. I'm just saying, in general, men are better rappers than women. Chat, like, am I saying something crazy?
Yo,
Like,
we need a Shotty in the comment to challenge Jar to a rap battle. Smoke his boots.
bro, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, okay, shout out to Paris Richards. I met her in person.
Yes.
Very lovely lady, very cool.
Don't
you know,
do it.
and
Don't do it.
and
Don't do it, bro.
I hear about her, and I know I be hearing she a real gangster. Like, she not on some fake ish, you know.
Yeah.
But you don't think any of us could out rap her?
Don't include me, bro.
Why not? You're a good rapper.
I'm too narcissistic to be included in this, but I don't.
Because he already thinks yes. He's like, hell yeah.
And let's not even let's remove it from Paris Richards. Like, there are a
Oh.
lot of female rappers that, like, I feel like we are better rappers than. I'm not saying we're better artists or they're not good.
Most loaded question ever.
Yo, you see my 16 on this show.
No, fam, you got bars,
That's
bro.
why I can say this with I've seen you rap. Friday, got 2 cell phones, they all blowing up.
No, that's
I've
not my
heard
only
that.
bar, bro.
Like,
I got more bars than that song.
oh man, she's gonna see this and be so cheesy. I don't want no bars. I don't want to go back.
No.
and forth.
Not only her, all the rest of the Toronto female rappers. You're basically
This
saying you're
doesn't include
smoke-
Double M. This does not include Double M.
Okay.
It has to though.
Even though, like, I just don't
You
want
said
them to diss me and then I gotta diss
generally.
them back. Like, I don't want
Respectfully,
Don't
Havaya
get
Mighty.
cute before
Havaya Mighty
Czar
sick.
gets into
Hold
the
on.
studio.
that. Yo, I can rap my ass off.
Hold on. Respectfully, Havaya Mighty, Double M, even Paris Richards. Who else do we want to include on that list? Like Toronto notable women rappers.
that Zara's soaking their boots.
No, I'm saying that. No, I'm about to make a point. I'm gonna say
Oh man,
these women. I feel like their rap careers. Would you say were better than yours and are better
Yes,
than your DJ
100%.
They're
careers?
definitely better than mine.
better than my DJ career. I think I make more money DJing than they make rapping.
I definitely make
I
more money
promise that.
podcasting.
But better than my rap career, like, I guess, you know. But I think if we're just talking like a 16 versus a 16, we're talking strictly rapping. We're talking about
Yeah.
writing your own bars. I digress. I
You're
don't.
smoking
feel
them
like-
bitches.
I feel like I dug myself a hole, low key. I'm like,
I'm
should we
right
take
here
that
with
out?
the shovel.
Friday can't wait to post this with the freaking transition slides from Instagram edits.
Oh.
No, I'm rocking with the Gildem. I'm rocking with the Gildem still.
I don't even think you believe that though. Like, you're
He's
just
so
saying that to
lying.
save face.
This guy just trying to rack
Either
up
way,
aura.
if we're gonna go back to girls writing their own bars or whatever, I have no problem with reference tracks in general.
Mm.
Drake has had reference tracks and used them, you know? So I think
And
it's
he's
just
one of
part
the girlies.
This nigga, bro.
That's you. You said that.
Okay, hold on. Let's
I just got him. Don't make me chip a nail.
Type shit.
Yeah.
let's slow this down for a second. Because do you really believe that like most girls in general, like most guys are better rappers? I know that happens just because it's a thing, right? And listen, I agree. I'm not gonna leave you under the bus, fam. I
None of them
agree
are
too.
pandering. Like, if we really disagree with this, like,
No, I listen to more male rap, but because of the stuff that they're talking about.
you're also a man. But I'm just saying,
Yes.
like, when we talk about the greatest of all time, if we do a top 10 list, how much of that are men?
So are we just talking about from the technical standpoint?
Yes. I'm not talking about music. I'm not talking about records. We're talking about just straight rapping.
Well, okay, Nicki Minaj is definitely in the category where she can be like technically one of the best rappers
She's
out
sick.
there. Yeah.
She's sick. And let's be honest, a lot of mans listen to Nicki Minaj. Unashamedly.
What about Raw Digga?
Raw Digga, yes, but not really.
From a technical standpoint.
I think, and listen, people are gonna get mad. She was a great rapper, but it wasn't as amazing as we thought in hindsight. It was just like her voice and her aura was more than like the punchlines.
That's like Tupac.
Yeah. Tupac didn't have punchlines, but he just had a vibe.
I feel like most of the great rappers were the greatest lyricists. Like, I don't know. Are we talking about rapping? Like when we say rapping, what do we mean? Like, are we talking about punchlines and lyricism, or flows and voice, or like
just the overall package? And I'm not talking about records, by the way. I'm not talking about musicality. We're just talking about like 16 for 16. We're both on stage, same beat. I got a mic, you got a mic. Who's gonna do better?
I'll give it 65. I'll give it like 70-30 towards the man. Like 7 out of 10 guys would win, but it'll be like a 3-shot team.
Of course, and that's a minority in that case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it's not like 10%. I don't even think you never even said 10%, but like there's always like in every era, every generation, there's always been like one girl who stood out as like one of the best rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Who can usually keep up with the guys.
Yes.
That's what they'll say. You can keep up with the guys. So we are the standard in that sense. And maybe you can blame patriarchy. Maybe you can blame record labels or like misogyny, or there's a lot of things you could point to, but at the end of the day, it doesn't negate the fact that more times male rappers are better than female rappers.
No, you're speaking facts.
I just don't want no smoke with none of these Toronto shorty rappers, because then I'm gonna have to get in the booth.
No, there will be smoke, but it's fine.
If you diss the shotties on I don't know, it might look bad, bro.
So
that's the thing. We've discussed this. You can't win when it comes to the galdem. Look what happened with 100 Watts and Goldie London. If you go too crazy, then you sound like, yo, fam, like it's a girl.
No, the way you have to do it is that you have to go in like a joking way type shit, where like it can't sound like you're trying too hard.
Exactly.
But the punchlines still have to be so crazy. You know what I mean?
Man, them are preparing me for like the inevitable war.
Yeah.
No, don't get in the booth, ladies.
So, okay, just to wrap this up so we can actually get into our topics, where do we go from here? Do you think these girls are going to like finally patch it up, or do they need to just go to the booth and start getting the writers to make songs towards each other?
Yeah, I feel like they're both like destroying each other's career. Like, I think they're trying to like push one down to like elevate the other. But it's just like mutual damage, mutually assured destruction.
Yeah, it's like those fights where you just see them both laying on the ground at the end.
Like no one's winning, you know?
Yeah.
I just think it's just like there's no benefit to any of this, because like respectfully, none of them are that big.
Yes.
Like y'all beefing at like a local level, and it's just not gonna look good. I don't know. Maybe like we will enjoy it. Maybe the Toronto audience will enjoy it. But what do you have to prove? If you're Paris Richards, you're talking about you have these Chanel bags and you put in work and you've been in the studio with Wayne, you have 10,000 monthly listeners.
Yeah.
What do you have to prove? And if you're Charmaine and you have a Juno and you have these remixes with what do you have to prove?
What else?
I don't know I don't even listen to these girls.
Sounds like she has a little more to, because you listen bare stuff for Paris. So I'm like, oh, that sounds like a good resume still.
Charmaine has a Juno.
What else? Does that sound the resume?
I think she has songs that like, charted and stuff like that.
What's her monthly listeners, bro?
Do we need? Okay.
I'm asking out of ignorance just because I don't know.
I'm also ignorant to Toronto female rap. All I know is really like Double M, like low key. And like I know these girls, but I don't listen to none of these tracks. Shout out Sad Boy though.
And it's not a diss. Like again, like I don't want to speak for you, but like you saying you don't listen to none of those tracks is not like, oh, we don't like you. It's just like we're men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
no,
like,
but like I've listened to Sad Boy. Maybe like not really on my ones, but like I've spun it.
So let's see what Charmaine's working with over here.
Wow.
54,000.
Okay, so she has 5 times more monthly listeners.
Yeah, she has
than
a song
Paris
that has
Richards.
6 million streams on it, fam. That's
Okay, so what do you
great.
guys? Okay, to me, what this makes me believe is that like they either feel like they have more to prove, so they don't feel like they're being valued the way that they perceive themselves.
Yeah.
Or like there's something behind the scenes that we don't know about. Because like, why do you guys even care if you're good?
And also, like, when's the last time we even spoke about them? We've been like, what? We spoke about them for like last 15 minutes. So, and we speak about the men a lot. They're always doing something. They're beefing with each other. They said this on Instagram, Ray Tay. Maybe they're following the same suit.
But they didn't drop no tracks yet. They should drop some music behind them.
She dropped Tatiana.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that was his,
Tatiana looked like a piano with my piano. That track a lot.
Yeah. It's not funny. The way you did it was funny.
Yeah, why'd you do it like that? But yo, she's a better rapper than you.
Whoa.
That's what you said earlier, no?
That's probably why I'm not a rapper.
You had the recap.
What do you mean the recap? Oh,
the wrap up.
Yeah, the wrap up.
That was pretty good.
It was alright.
And generally men are better rappers than I'm playing that.
And no, but that doesn't mean that they're probably looking at me like, oh, like you're this, you're that, like you probably can't get these numbers, and like you might be right. But I'm just saying, like, if we both have a 16,
what numbers?
They're Spotify numbers.
Okay, on that platform.
Yeah, but I don't make like raps.
He needs rapping wise.
I'm just talking about strictly rapping.
Yeah.
If y'all want to pull up here, we'll both go on the same beat. You spit a 16, I'll spit a 16. Doesn't have to be dissy because I don't want to get mixy.
So one of them have to defend the whole race of women?
The whole
Yes.
No, because there are females that are better rappers than me. Maybe I'm just looking at myself like I think I'm really sick, and I think like 7 out of 10 girls that are rappers I can out rap.
Ain't fucking with Czar.
In my opinion, but I also think
I also think
a lot of man them can't mess with me in rapping.
Ooh.
Even rappers out here.
Like who?
This is a great episode.
Oh my god! If I listed the names,
you call out the girl, then you can't call out the man them.
But yo, I'm thinking about all these Toronto rappers that don't really spit bars like that. It wouldn't even be fair, and like some of them I'm cool with.
It wouldn't even be fair.
It wouldn't even be fair.
This guy? Yo, my bad.
Czar the MC, brother.
Czar the MC.
Yo, I've been doing this for like 10 years. Like,
I'm not new to this. I'm true to this.
Ruiner. I'm not new to this. I'll ruin this.
Real talk. The ruiner.
Okay.
Natural's loving it.
Oh man, do we got topics? Or are you okay?
No, I'm good. I didn't even come here like, yeah, let me call out these people. I'm just running off an Americano. I'm just wired.
Oh man.
I just did not expect Czar to pick up his chest today and be like, all you rappers, bitches, you guys, I'm fucking you all up,
I'm
bro.
one of the best rappers in the city.
But I fuck with it, man. I like it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's get to some topics here.
Oh my god. I do not want to watch this edit.
Oh man.
I want to watch it.
Okay, listen, we spoke about Drake and politics the other day, but I feel like we kind of dismissed the topic, fam. Okay, salute to Zoe, right? I asked about Trump kind of like taking hostage at the Iceman thing, and she was like, well, he said something on the album, fuck it. I'm not happy with that, fam. Okay? I'm gonna show you guys a clip, because it's getting worse, bro. Look at this. Look at all these creators. Look, this is on the Reddit.
Friday, you gotta talk about the smear campaign going on against the boy. How the fuck is he Canadian and MAGA?
Right?
That's how I read it when you said it.
Why are you making our fans sound like that? Allow him, fam.
You gotta talk about the smear campaign. Sound like Walt Jr.
Oh man. Okay, so then there are all these YouTubers here, right? So 4 YouTubers coincidentally dropped a video on the same day claiming Drake is MAGA when he's a Canadian and has bars dissing ICE, Trump, the Confederate flag, and politicians trying to enact laws about women's bodies. Okay, so we got whatchamacallit? Torre, right? We got my homie over here, the company man. We got this racist over here. We got Screwface Jean, all in one day, within hours of each other. And then there's more. Holy shit.
Do you think there's like a concerted effort or it's just coincidental?
Well, this is what I want you guys to answer for me. Is it a concerted effort or is it coincidental?
Well, you dropped a video regarding Drake political shit. Like
I did.
Was it a conspiracy behind the scenes, or was it just an obvious like clickbaity title that you could run with? Like, I don't know. I feel like people are just reaching with this one.
Yeah, but we were more on the, well, he ain't. He's Canadian. Like we were like basically what they're saying over here in the post. Everybody else is like, oh, dude, you're kind of tone deaf. You didn't even realize that the ICE has been taking people out the country, and you're calling your album Iceman. Like, good timing there, bro.
I feel like it depends on the side of the aisle they're on.
Yeah.
Then you already know what they're gonna say. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's very easy to get the thumbnails and put them together.
Yeah.
Like Screwface John, I'm kind of interested to see what he said in this video, because it's very like all of the titles are the same. Oh, Drake is MAGA? Question mark type shit, you know? But I just feel like it's just like clickbaity. Maybe ChatGPT was given man's the same.
No.
SEO type
I've seen
shit.
some of these clips on Twitter, maybe not their full videos on YouTube. They're leaning on it. They're like, you got this, you got Aiden. You got Ak, who was a staunch Trump supporter at some point in time. You got your audience, who's this young white Christian male audience that you've developed over. I don't think Czar falls in that category.
I mean, I am Christian.
Yo, that's true.
I pointed at you, man.
Right? But like they're saying all of these different reasons of why, hey, sounds kind of right, sounds kind of white. You know what I'm saying? So it's like these videos are not like, nah, they're not like our video where we were like, nah, bro, he ain't freaking MAGA. They're like, nah, he might be.
But they might have a point.
Tell me why.
For the reasons you just said, Ak is the loudest black person I know for Trump. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't really watch too many like of that side of the politics. You know? So I don't know many niggas, but like Ak is one of the loudest for Trump. Aiden Ross, didn't he do a Trump interview?
He did.
They're tight.
You know what I mean?
Dana
like,
White, even the Nelk boys, you could throw in there. But like, I don't know if that's intentional or that's just who he happens to rock with. Like, what he's gonna rock with these like super leftist platforms and like support Joe Biden and like I don't know. Like,
so then if he's not rocking with the left side, then he has to be on.
I don't think that's true. You can be a centrist,
bro. But that's
you could be apolitical. You could be apolitical.
That's not entertaining.
What you just said, oh, if you're not on the left, you're on the right, is some real leftist rhetoric. That's the type of ish they teach in universities where it's like, if you're not pro this, you're not pro that. You are a bigot. You are a racist. Like you are spewing the same narratives that like cause division when you say that.
Septic ring narratives and stuff.
Yeah.
So now we like fence sitters.
Ooh.
No, so now we're let's just stay in the middle and just see like when J. Cole was sitting on the fence and shit, we cooked his boots, bro.
He didn't sit on the fence. He literally left the field in that sense. You know what I'm saying? Like he left the match. That's like he picked one side and then left. He didn't like switch to another side.
DJ Khaled was a centrist during the beef. He didn't pick a side. He just said, yo, I'm just going to go on easy.
Saying when you don't pick a side during times of injustice, you're supporting the oppressor. So I could kind of hear that. But I don't believe that, like, I think there's so much more nuance where it's like, if you talk to Drake individually, you think he's just going to have right-wing views on everything?
He might be very conservative. You never know.
Okay, you're a Kendrick fan. Are you leftist? Like, do you support transgenderism? A lot of Kendrick's fans are liberal whites who like are very pro-trans. Do you support transgenderism as a fan of Kendrick?
Well, I don't know if you might have asked this kind of question on his podcast.
Exactly. No, but you see, it's because that mentality is like divisive and it forces you to like be like not nuanced. Now you have to be like, you're either anti or pro, and either way, you're gonna sound crazy.
Well, I just don't think about it. So like I would have to look into it.
But you know how they're like, oh, Drake's that's a good political answer. But like you see how Drake's fans, Drake haters are like, oh, like his fans are MAGA. So we can say, oh, Kendrick's fans are leftist, communist, pro-trans,
they
etc.
are. The K-bots.
So you are.
I'm not a K-bot though.
Run the tape. Run the tape. This guy's been a K-pop for the last how many months? All of a sudden you're not. But I'm not trying to put you in that position. Pause. I'm just saying, like, when you approach these type of political narratives with this like black or white view, that's what it leads to. It leads to like more like aggressive, like you're like forced to take a stance on things that you probably don't even care about. You probably don't even think about that. You
Pick
know?
a side.
But that's what they're doing to Drake. They're like, oh, his fans are right wing. So if you're a Drake fan, what does that tell me about you?
It's not just that though. They have a whole laundry list of things. They're making 15-minute YouTube videos on it. Multiple niggas.
What if you made a video about the things that Drake? Because okay, if Drake was super right wing, right? Have you seen him make super pro Israel posts, or is he
hasn't
on the
really
opposite
says
side?
He doesn't really say
no,
anything.
he says things pro Palestine more times. Yeah. So does that make him a leftist? Because the lefties are like the ones who are like, oh, if you're anti-Palestine, you're this, that. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's just it's so nuanced, and it's like it's just an identity politics thing where it's like they force you into a box. I think no one fits in a box.
I think most billionaires are conservative.
Fiscally, probably, but look at George Soros. George Soros funds things that are super left wing, and he's rich as F.
Okay, so there's people that fund like even Planned Parenthood that was funded, but it was funded with malicious intent.
But they would describe themselves as being progressive, like liberal progressive.
Exactly, but
exactly,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they went to the other side with some Trojan horse shit, where it's like, oh, we're gonna give you this Planned Parenthood, but it was like maliciously, so we could dead off your youth.
But and okay, individually, right? Let's say I feel a certain way, but I'm putting my money towards things that are the opposite, or like things that would negate what I actually feel. It's really about what you're putting your money into, because you're funding the madness. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's hard to put people in a box.
So you guys think that the powers that be are paying these YouTubers to make these videos?
Okay, that's a great point to bring up, because that will bring us to our next topic that's still in this topic. Because this thing that's been happening, this political division, has rehashed the beef between Jeremy Hecht, our Canadian brother, and Akademiks.
I want to give a quick minute to give a shout out to Exotic Hot Pots, Canada's loudest brand. From high-grade strains to authentic grabber and all the rolling essentials, Exotic Hot Pots is about elevating your smoking session in true 5-star fashion. If you want delivery, make sure to hit them up on their Instagram page, Exotic Hot Pot, and let them know that the We Love Hip Hop crew sent you. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer!
Okay, so I'm gonna play a little post over here, courtesy of DJ Akademiks, because listen, this falls right in line with what you guys are saying. It's actually kind of crazy. So this is what happened originally. Jeremy Hecht put a post up, if you could read this one down here.
The White House has now made 2 promos using Drake's album, which he hasn't announced yet, but they thought we were crazy for saying Iceman is a tone-deaf album title in this climate.
I don't like that.
And then the responses from Akademiks is, shut your bitch ass up. Talking about a rapper need to denounce free promo from the fucking White House. I'm so glad niggas like you is out of here. Ain't no denouncing fuck nigga. Take that woke shit back to the fucking dot era. It's Iceman season. All right? and then there was another post that Act made, or that basically Jeremy made in response to Akademiks talking to him. And here's what he said. All right.
Down Cheetos, or gargling on his favorite rapper. DJ Akademiks took some time off from scarfing down Cheetos or gargling on his favorite rapper's meat to reply to my tweet that now has over 2 million views. I'm gonna get back to Ak in about 20 seconds, but let me back up first. When Drake's Iceman album dropped, the White House posted this. Then a couple days later, they posted this video calling Trump the Iceman. So I tweeted this. White House has now made 2 promos using Drake's album, which he hasn't announced yet, but they thought we were crazy for saying Iceman is a tone-deaf album title in this climate. Akademiks responded super rationally with this. Now, I wasn't shocked that Ak was triggered. He has been caping for his daddy for years. And not only that, but I did some digging. I have some sources to Ak, and I know that you're getting paid by the head of Truth Social. So I know why you jumped so quickly and aggressively on that tweet, and I know where your opinion's coming from. I also know that your opinion on music isn't from you either, because you're getting paid by every label. But maybe that's for another video. But this wasn't just about them using a song. When you align yourself with people like this, or this, or this, and call your album this, when this is happening, with an album cover that has this sign, that also kind of looks like this sign, you can't be shocked when they do this. I don't think Drake's intention was any of this. Drake even said this on his album. But if that's not something that you want to be associated with, then just say something. That was my only point. Ak thinks that you don't have to denounce anything, but that's because it's something he's aligned with. For some of the biggest artists and celebrities in the world, it was as easy as this. Or this. Or this. And even this. Oh, and Ak, you might want to do some history on the word woke, because I don't think you're using it right. But that's for another video. Iceman's gonna sell incredible numbers, pour up some Henny, you can go back to arguing with women online like you usually do. Oh, I almost forgot, congrats on your new OVO chain. I know you're gonna take great care of it. You earned it. I'm happy for you.
We love hip hop.
This is our Canadian rep.
I think that's disingenuous.
And listen, before you guys go, all right? Because I know you guys gonna go crazy.
No, I'm not gonna go crazy.
Right? Not too much of my homie Jeremy, right?
Well, that's your homie?
Well, I did an interview with him. We had great conversation behind the scenes, fam. Like he's from here, he's from Winnipeg, but like he made his way over into America to do his thing. So he's still one of ours.
I'm under the weather, so I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm just gonna say it's disingenuous because the White House has used multiple Kendrick tracks as well. And Kendrick didn't denounce shit, and no one asked him to denounce shit. So it's just like, why does Drake have to?
That's a good example. They were using Not Like Us, and
Yeah, they're using
We Gonna Be Alright?
the freedom, the track with him and Beyonce and shit.
Oh yeah, but didn't Beyonce say something? He posted what Beyonce said, right? And listen, I'm not saying Drake is right or wrong for not saying anything. In the end of the day, my opinion, nigga's Canadian. But like, and you guys can say whatever you want about the Jeremy thing. I'm not trying to hold y'all back. You know what I'm saying?
I also think it's a little more nuanced because Drake, while he is Canadian, has an American father. His uncle is Al Green.
And his audience, like 80% of them, like the revenue's coming from America.
His uncle is Al Green.
Isn't that true?
Yeah.
It is, right?
Somewhere along the way.
Confirm that. Maybe not his direct uncle, but he's related to Al Green.
Yeah.
Because his dad was like a musician. I think they're in that same music family.
Yeah.
I'm
They
pretty
played for
sure-
Sly and the Family Stone and stuff like that.
Yeah, because you know how he mentions his uncle a couple times in the album.
Okay.
I
No,
hope
man,
that's true.
no, it's like
Confirm that.
yeah, Common
but,
Gang Strong.
but like you said, like there's not this expectation. Plus, let's think about all the artists who were paid by the Democrats to perform during these rallies for Kamala. So no one really criticized them in that sense because the narrative is trying to showcase that the left is correct and the right is problematic.
Yes.
And it's under this guise of progress, social progress. We're trying to get to a new place. And that's what the media is trying to paint. And maybe that's why they're trying this angle with Drake, even though, like, to me, it doesn't really make sense. Like,
yeah.
Because a lot of these right-wing conspiracy theorists, like, they don't like Jewish people. Drake is Jewish. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not like some like white American.
He's not
like
a wasp.
Flav or like Chud or like these guys. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is just the newest attempt at kind of trying to tear him down because they tried the PDF angle. It didn't really work. Like it worked for a little bit, but it didn't really stick. So now they're gonna be like, "Oh, he's a racist."
Hold on. Who's they?
Powers that be.
But like, is that them putting it on the content creators to enforce the message?
I think there's some sort of chain of command because Charlemagne even admitted to Andrew Schultz that whenever Drake drops something, it's almost like there's a group chat with all these radio execs and they kind of conglomerate to decide how they're going to go about discussing it, what narratives they're going to shape. And Charlemagne admitted this. I don't know if you've seen it on Flagrant.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, so I think there's almost like a chain of command where maybe there's somebody that's paying these YouTubers. And by the way, when they said, you know, Ak was on Trump's payroll, that wouldn't surprise me either.
He denounced that.
Yeah, he said that was cap.
But you're not going to admit that.
That's also true. I can play the clip from Ak.
But then, like, that's not fair. Anyone could just say anything, and if you say that's not true, well, you wouldn't admit it anyway.
That's true. But the only reason why I think it's not out of the realm of possibilities is because political parties do pay celebrities and influencers. Like we've seen it with Israel, we've seen it with America. Like it's not unfathomable, but I don't think Ak is like spewing constant like right-wing
Yeah.
news, like, you know? But
Yeah,
the
but-
record labels pay him. Does he admit to that?
No, he does.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so-
anytime he's getting paid, like it's an obvious promo. So like,
But he admits that he's getting paid, or it just you can tell.
no, he says, yo, I hit them over the head. And if they
Exactly.
want me to freaking keep on doing this, I'm gonna hit them over the head harder.
No, but I'm saying like in specific instances where he's in a take, is he saying, by the way, guys, this is funded by UMG?
No.
exactly.
It's
That's
not, but he also, and I have the clip here. I'll play the clip.
but
I'll play the clip.
okay,
I'll play the clip because he actually he
addresses that.
specifies
He addresses
like
that.
what he does when it comes to the record companies.
The head. I have some sources too, Ak, and I know that you're getting paid by the head of Truth Social. So I know why you jumped so quickly and aggressively on that tweet, and I know where your opinion's coming from.
Yo, newsflash. You see all you bitch ass niggas in hip hop, you scared to lose your audience or whatever. I told niggas I fuck with Trump. I fuck with Trump. Me. My audience don't have to. I do. And I don't care if I'm black, whatever. I fucked with him when he got elected. I don't think he's doing the best job now. When people said, do you regret voting for him or supporting him? No. Because the other option I thought was worse. I don't care. Y'all can't try to like black me to death. And it's kind of interesting because this week I've been on like black people been loving me because I'm like, you know, I kind of handle the sneako shit. I'm like getting this Chud the Builder shit in tow. But then people want to be like, no, this is a reason why I know I'm not being controlled. Because you don't think that they would want me not to support Trump? Brother, I'm not going to keep it a secret that I supported the nigga. I'm going to just tell you what it is. There was 2 candidates last time. I thought Trump was going to be the better candidate. I wanted Trump to win. He won. He ain't doing the best job now. I could criticize him too. Man, I don't know what he got going on with Israel. He need to calm it down. He need to focus on what we got going on, or this shit not going to look good. But he's also in his last term. It's kind of looking like he don't give a fuck. I could be honest. Kind of looking like he don't, right? But these guys, they actually think the fact that they think I'm genuinely not someone who likes Trump. They think that I'm getting paid to like him, which I'm like, what's that paycheck looking like? Like,
now, there's a couple of things, and he does mention also in another clip where he is a commentator, but he's also a blogger. So he has his Instagram pages and all that. Record companies pay to get posted on those, but they're not going to affect his opinion when he gets on the mic.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, I've seen him post. I've seen him post paid promo, and the same day he's dissing the artist. And shit.
Yeah.
He's like, "What's this bullshit on my page?" He's like, "Oh shit, yeah, never mind."
Yeah, and he's been like, yo, dissing these guys, and he's like, yo, by the way, your record company pays me to post you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So he's never been kept that a secret. But what he's saying here, I'm not saying I don't believe Ak. I fuck with Ak heavy, okay? But everybody says that when they're like, you're getting paid by this political party. Why would I get paid by them? Everybody who's actually getting paid by them sometimes will say the same thing.
Yeah, but like Natural said, like anyone could just say anything at that point, and if you deny it, they'll be like, you're lying. So
Yes.
it's like, I don't know whose word to take for it, but that's why I just feel like it's super possible that.
But I just feel like just show the proof. You know what I mean? Like,
How do you show the proof of not getting paid?
No, I'm saying Jeremy. He's like, oh, I have my sources or whatever. Just like, you can't just make these blanket statements. to
Yeah.
people, you know.
Show us the DM or show us the bank transfer from whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you see where we got though, fam? Like, we're talking about Iceman's the Drake album, bro. And it brought us to this deep political conversation, bro. That's kind of crazy, fam. That like the internet was able to even take it and run with it that way.
Yeah, but what I find interesting is that like it's all American politics. Like in Canada, no one ever accuses Drake of being like pro Polyev or pro
Yes.
Carney,
I'm
which
glad
would
you
be
mentioned that.
which would make more sense because he votes here.
Yeah, but he also has
Does he?
dissed politicians here. I don't know if he's dissed Trudeau, but he dissed Jagmeet the other day. Called him a goof.
But that wasn't because of his politics. That was literally because he went to a Kendrick Lamar concert,
True.
right? So I don't know. It just
That
seems
was
like
crazy still. As a politician, like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
I don't know the same reason you went. You just
I'm
like
not a
Kendrick
politi-
Lamar.
I'm not a politician.
He's just a fan of Kendrick Lamar's music.
And at the same time, yeah.
But I feel like the reason why it's like this is because that's just where America is right now. You're either left or right. You're either, like, Kendrick represents literally the left, and so Drake has to represent the right. You know what I mean? Like,
That's the problem. That's the division that I was like noting at earlier, where it's like we have to. It's divisive. It's like it's how the middle class and lower middle class. It's how we clash. How they keep us like divided.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, okay, you guys are gonna have identity politic wars, whether it's race, religion, politics. Like you guys fight amongst each other while we make money off both sides.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of like simple, but it's like, you know, I think that's really what's happening.
Yeah, it's pretty sick when we look at it all. Like we're just a week after the album's out, and like mans are having political conversation, like issues online, bro. So yeah.
And I also feel like the woke left movement lost a lot of steam. Like I feel like right now the pendulum's kind of swinging in the right wing's direction, whereas like 5 years ago maybe it was all lefty stuff, it was all progress, it was all social.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Justice and all this stuff, and now it's kind of like, yo, freedom of speech and like, you know, just let everyone do their thing.
I feel like the pendulum swinging too far because the Andrew Tate era, I feel like that's where it was like kind of in the center, more towards the right.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
now that
yeah.
we have like Clav and Chud and all these like
all the way right.
Yeah, all these weirdos.
And a lot of people don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying?
You know what also affected it? Elon Musk buying Twitter.
Yes.
I feel like when Elon Musk purchased X, it became the right wing content became more accessible. Whereas prior to that, it seemed like it was being very suppressed.
Yeah. And like you guys were saying with the freedom of speech thing, but I feel like I got to push back a little bit because all that ICE stuff, the same thing that they're trying to indict Drake on using in his name, that has really made the right look crazy, bro. Like, and the whole the war that's going on with Iran and stuff, that has really swung the pendulum back over where the left is like, see, told you, guys picked the wrong people.
I can kind of hear that, and you see a lot of people who were pro-Trump kind of backpedaling a little bit.
All the comedians, Andrew Schultz, everybody's like, as soon as that war started, they were like, all right, we were kind of wrong.
Yeah, because I don't know, the war was never part of his agenda, at least publicly, right? Like the things he was doing seemed to like benefit a lot of people, but then when they're like, oh, like you have this secret desire to like conquest and take over Venezuela and take over Iran, like then people are like, oh, like you're kind of more self-serving than we thought. We thought you were for the American people.
Brother, the price of gas right now is insane. Okay, like a friggin', I went past the gas station, it was like $1.90 one night, bro. $1.95 I seen, fam. This is all a result of all of the political disruption that's been happening. So, you know, the conversations are important, even though it's not about Drake. The reason why people are so like passionate about it is because it's literally taking over like the real timeline, like the news and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just think it's a stretch to kind of like equate Drake's impact or his music to the right-wing movement or the Iran war.
Yeah.
You know?
They're just looking too much into it. I just feel like there's some teenagers running the White House account. So whatever trending sound is guaning, you know what I mean? Like Iceman is trending right now. Obviously, they're jumping on it. When the Kendrick shit was trending, they jumped on that. Even when like some random Post Malone song is like whatever sound is trending on whatever platform, they use it.
Yeah.
But like these people are just gonna like run with it type shit. You know?
Yeah. Listen, let's move on because I feel like we're not a political podcast, but there is some still more Iceman shit going on, right? DJ Head. He made his own version of the song what is the song? Too Hot for TV or something like that?
Too Hard for the Radio.
Too Hard for the Radio. Yeah. He made his own version of the song minus the disses. So I'm gonna play the clip that he says. This guy's a rage baiter. He's gonna be like, we don't even know what rage bait is over here in the West Coast.
Too Hard for the Radio is controversial because on one side, I've gotten that he's intentionally trying to drive a wedge between LA and the Bay. I don't buy that. I don't subscribe to that. The Bay and LA, we fuck with each other. I'm not contributing to that conversation or narrative that there's going to be Like you're not gonna do that with me or my platform.
Wait, what you're saying? You don't believe that he's doing it, or you're saying it's impossible to happen?
Nothing's impossible. I'm not participating in that though. In that narrative of like yeah, well, the LA shouldn't support that song because it's him. It's like no, nigga. If the niggas want to hear the records, play the records. I don't like it. Don't whatever. Cool. But for the people for the DJs, I'll say this, for the DJs who feel conflicted,
you guys,
if you go to djhead.com, I have an edit of Too Hard for the Radio that you can play without disses in it. It's just a DJ Head edit that you can play free of charge. You can download it. Go to DJ.
What did you remove?
Well, he said something about mustard. He said something about I forgot. It was like a couple things he said. I don't remember the bars, but I just remember it was like some little slick shit that he said. So those things have been removed, and you could play the DJ Head version free and clear with guilt free.
Who's the targeted consumer for that song? For your edit?
Good question, Gina.
For my edit, for the DJs.
Oh, the DJs.
Where? In LA.
Because we don't want to disrespect music.
Because people feel conflicted about playing a song that's taking shots at the homies. So this one doesn't have that.
That's very mature of DJ Dickhead.
This is where we are, bro. Mans are taking out the disses.
Imagine if here in Toronto, if we were all like this mature and when not like us playing, we just took out all the disses. You know what I mean?
There was that one DJ, I think he's the Raptors DJ.
Oh, the nigga with the nails and shit, like.
Yeah, Four Corners.
Four Corners.
He put the Drake on the Not Like Us.
Yeah, he did like a mashup.
Yeah.
That was like our closest attempt at replicating.
Is that kind of like the same thing?
No, because like he didn't keep Kendrick's verse and just remove the disses. He literally removed Kendrick's verse altogether and mashed it up.
Yeah,
but it was more pro Toronto.
He made a remix.
But when you hear that beat, you know what it's symbolizing.
Exactly.
And then you put the certified person on the beat.
Yeah, but the thing is, he used the worst behavior shit, right? So you kind of made it like, yo, we're taking this shit over.
Yeah, he tried to like reclaim it.
Yeah, he empowered Drake by using Drake on it.
Bum, bum, bum. Motherfuckers never loved us. Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
So this is not them trying to like.
This is straight up censorship.
Like change the narrative around it.
Fam, they're literally taking. Just don't play the fucking song.
I agree with that.
But it's like the song is so good that like you want to play it, but like you don't want to offend people. Like if we did that for music, bro, like if we started doing that as a trend where it's like, let's just remove all the things that are offensive to people. Like you're not going to be left with a lot of like authentic music. Everything's going to be like pandered.
And he's like offensive to the homies.
I just think it's so lame that like, okay, you guys are supposed to have so much talent out there that this Canadian nigga making a West Coast track shouldn't even affect their airwaves over there. You know what I mean? Like, Hitter J3 doesn't have nothing that's mashing down shit right now.
Nope.
As Cheek K, whatever his name is. Whoever.
AZ Chikes.
Okay.
As Cheek.
I'll figure out what's the next man name?
Kendrick.
Even him too. Isaiah. I don't even know, bro.
Isaiah Rashad.
I don't know these West Coast.
The guy who gave head to two mans at the same time.
Holy shit.
Your
Hold
boy.
on, pause.
Baby Keem?
Nah, he's not West Coast.
Hey, yo, chill.
So, he's not?
Nah.
Oh, shit.
He's from Vegas.
Oh, Nevada.
Close enough. Like, yo, they don't have to play the song unless they're actually playing the song because Drake is that influential that their West Coast bop, the DJs were like automatically, or the program directors are like, oh, we got to add this. So now he has to make a freaking audible because they're playing it no matter what.
Yeah, I hear that, but I just think that it's kind of crazy. It's almost like Canadians have tougher skin because people were still running Not Like Us out here with like legitimate disses targeting OVO members and Drake, who's like our beloved artist. But them, it's like they can't even stomach like a little mustard shot. Like, Rack City, you should get back to that. Like, how's that? He didn't even like go too crazy on like.
It's the homies though. It's the homies, blood.
It's the homie. Yo, bro, there's a man sitting at the table right now who went to the concert. Drake talks to him, fam. These niggas is thin skin, bro.
That is true.
It's always these like so-called tough guys that are usually the most sensitive.
No, but they're saying he's the sensitive one, fam. There's literally people who he had 2 nights back to back.
Yeah.
Okay, and people went to the concert. Drake hasn't even gone to and done nothing over there since. He just dropped a song, and they're taking shit out the song.
Did you guys see the video of the TD affiliate that had to get off camera to do a little shimmy to the track?
Oh, smack.
Yeah, TD smack.
Yeah.
You have that video?
I do have the video. Oh.
Man called me a K-bot earlier. I had to start going crazy a little bit.
You call yourself a K-bot, fam. I would never just call a man a K-bot if they didn't call themselves that 8 times.
No, that is true. So that is.
You're like, as a K-bot.
I'll find it in a
Instead
second.
of one time, it's gonna haunt me forever. So.
I swear, has it been one time, Friday? I feel like it's been a reoccurring
There's
thing.
been a couple of times, but I'll let him live. You know what I'm saying?
You're not a K-bot anymore, though.
Oh, man.
Drizzy converted him.
It's kind of wild that mans will have to really switch a whole song just because they dissed Mustard and here it is. Here it is. Watch Smack. Let me put some volume on this shit.
Doing labs, strippers on my lab.
You didn't go off camera. The camera moved. That's hater shit. You see how they freaking worded it? Smack walks off camera. He didn't walk off camera. The cameraman shifted the camera, fam.
No, but I feel like he tried to walk off the camera, and then the cameraman, fake friend,
he caught the play
too
late.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy that like it was so uncontrollable because even when the cameraman followed him, you could see the excitement in his whole body language. He's like, yo.
That's music, man. When a song hits and the beat, it's like, yo, I want to get up and dance, fam. Like, sorry, bro. Sorry.
Music hits, you feel no pain.
Yeah, fam. Listen, man, I don't have no salutes because DJ Head is on my op list, I guess. I don't know if he knows it, but I don't
Is it
think
an op if it's one-sided?
I don't even have. It's not even one-sided with me. It's not like I'm out here like actively saying fuck DJ Head. I just think that some of his ways that he acts is just very pretentious, bro.
Yeah. It is very pretentious.
Yeah. And then they're gonna tell me, no, it's not. That's just the way that certain mans move in the West Coast, which is then gaslighting. And then I like, yo, fam, I feel myself getting angry all over again.
Yo, imagine they did that for Hit 'Em Up in the East Coast. We're like, let's just remove every part where he dissed Biggie.
Yeah, just don't run the track.
Just don't run the
Just don't run
track.
it,
Like,
yeah.
and it's just weak. It shows me like just on some like as a man, if you are that affected by like words, because we can't really control things outside of us, but we can control how we react to things, you know? So it's like, if you're that sensitive to just words, that's a you problem, bro.
Yeah, you're a pussy. But listen, man, no salutes to anybody. Salute to Gina Abuse. All right. Do we want to get into this Casper and Iceman? I could just show you guys quickly something, okay?
Casper and Iceman.
Yeah, there's might be a rumor that he might get on Iceman. All right, this is courtesy of Toronto Rap Stars.
You mean the album that already came out?
That's what I'm thinking, right?
Is there gonna? I heard Drake might be releasing another one soon.
Well, that's the thing. He might. All right, so let me find the clip so I can play it. Just
Blizzard, man.
Did I already lose the damn clip? All right, let's go back here.
Casper! Casper!
All right, so that's moving around right now. Do you guys? I don't know.
But how does this even make sense? Like, how is he gonna be on Iceman? Iceman's already out. He's not
They're
on
saying
it.
like the Iceman era. Maybe they're gonna do an Iceman stream. Maybe there's a deluxe.
Maybe a deluxe. Yeah.
Yeah, I know they're reaching because even when I heard, like, because I was watching the stream live. Shout out to What's There and Friday for doing that. I thought she was gonna be on one of the projects. You know, so I didn't know what to make of it. But
Hold on, you caught that when he was doing in the live stream when that was happening? Because I'm only catching this now. I didn't even hear that.
No, I've been heard this.
yeah, this is like the beginning of the live stream. Like Ak opens up the stream type shit.
Calling out Casper's name.
Well, like he does the whole radio thing,
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
after it's done, it's like Casper type shit. So I'm like, Casper.
Okay, I have a theory. I have a couple theories.
Let's go, theories. Let's go.
One, Casper has a 1-2 reference track that was used on Iceman. Perhaps. This is all speculative. I'm just saying, like, why would they use his name? 2, Casper could be a next OVO signee. He might be up next. He might be being, I don't want to.
He's already signed.
He is already signed.
He's already signed. Okay,
Universal.
forget that theory.
And he signed to the Ops.
Ooh, okay, not the sign theory. Forget that, but keep the song going. 2, there's a Drake and Casper collab in the works. And lastly, my last theory is that they just need to say a name, and Drake was like, yo, big up Casper. I like that song to market. It could have just been face value that.
And there's nothing. Like nothing to follow.
It was just a shout. It was just like between him and Casper, it's like, yo, respect for saying my name on that. You could have said anyone's name.
If Casper gets a Drake track, official Drake track before Pressa, before Top 5, before all these niggas, that's a problem.
See, that's the fucking problem though. Because why does it have to, all these other names have to come up when one man's just getting a blessing, fam?
Because we already had a banger and you took me off. We're supposed to do the music video together. You gave me the wrong location and shit. All these like
you gave him the wrong location. What are you saying? The man showed up to STC and nobody was there.
My bad, brother. That was gonna be tomorrow, brother. That was tomorrow.
All these random OVO niggas, about to selling their chains and shit. I stayed loyal to the soil. You can't just go give it.
Did he stay loyal to the soil? He was rocking with XO.
He was.
So you gave a feature to fucking Snow Day and shit, nigga. Stop, bro.
That wasn't an official track.
That's on Spotify right now.
No, it's not.
Nah.
It's not?
Like
This guy just said in his Wagwan Delilah, Drake is not on Spotify.
Yeah, it's never officially got released.
But like the world accepted that as a drop, bro.
But the world accepted the Pressa National Treasure.
Nah, they did it, bro.
Or like Boog's organization. That was like an unofficial, but like the world heard it kind of vibe.
And Over the Top exists. And Pumaza exists.
That's his artist. It's different.
Yeah. But still, like, okay, because he's his artist, then nobody complains. Nobody's like, oh, he gave Smiley a verse. Why didn't he do this? Why didn't he do that? Why can't it just be like that for people that's not signed to him? Because then it prevents him from working with Toronto artists. Because then it means like, oh, well, he's working with him. Then what about his ops? Like, what about his ops? Fuck them, man. I'm trying to get rich.
That's literally the problem, is that like the moment he starts working with certain artists, it automatically removes the possibility of him working with other artists, like politically.
You can't have it both ways, bro. He's talking about twisting up his fingers, mob ties, all this over locked in, don't play both sides. So then you kind of have to stick to that standard, you know what I mean? Like you can't be hood hopping, pause. You can't be like, oh, I'm on this side and then I'm gonna be making tracks on that side, and then
yeah, exactly. And I guess he picked his side, which is Top 5.
Not necessarily, because that's never been resolved. They've never been like a public, oh, we've squashed the beef. And Top 5, I think, would run to say it. He's posted Drake's Iceman stuff, but they never posted a DM or anything like, yo, we cool. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's a given.
I don't know how given it is.
Because like, what's Top 5 at that release?
Nope.
Album release?
No.
Nope.
But I just think because of the affiliation or like the beef between Top 5 and Pressa's camp, it's just like Drake he kind of publicly acknowledged Top 5 more than he publicly acknowledged Pressa. So he kind of has to stick to that side, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know how deep it gets.
He put Pressa on a song. The song, he got removed from a song. Now, if let's say Casper has any type of thing there with Drake, it's going to start it all over again. It's not going to be like, oh, well, it's Casper, it's not Pressa, so it's cool.
Oh, yeah, they have some beef.
They got issues too, fam. Like, there was the thing with K Money and G Money.
The chains.
Yeah, a lot of shit happened, fam. So no matter who Drake works with, and this is very unfortunate, from the gangster side of shit, like the thug rappers, right? Somebody's going to complain. Don't work with them then. Don't work with none of them. I'm not saying, like, I'm not trying to take food out of man's pockets, okay? Like, if Drake's going to work with you, cool. But if it's going to cause all these problems, then work with fucking Toby or somebody, bro.
I was going to say, work with Charmaine. She has 54,000 monthly listeners.
Yeah, like,
or Paris Richards.
So, no, listen, with all due respect to Paris Richards, she's also in the street thing. You know what I mean? So people are going to be like, oh, so you're working with her peoples and her peoples are affiliated with these peoples. All of these quote unquote Mesquines make great music and they have no affiliations with nobody. And you can get them to even get on a song, do a hook, all types of shit, fam. A lot of these other quote unquote thug rappers are limited.
You know what I'm also thinking too? Because like Drake is a very high caliber of an artist. Was Michael Jackson putting on mans from his hometown when he was at the height of his success?
It's a fucking pop star. It's not the same.
Okay. Let's look at like I'm trying to, because 50 Cent kind of did. They had Kid. When,
yeah,
you know, so
he put on Lloyd Banks and freaking Tony Yayo. They're right from his block.
Those are more contemporaries. I'm talking like looking at the next generation onward. Like I feel like as creators, all of us kind of, I don't want to say we put Drake on a pedestal because he's number one,
right.
But I feel like everyone looks at him as like, that's how I'm gonna get out if I get that Drake cosign, or it's the certification of validation.
Yeah.
But in reality, like a lot of artists who sign to OVO, like sometimes it doesn't pan out after.
Well, I think
look at Roy Woods.
I think it's more the cosign.
What about Roy Woods?
What happened to Roy Woods? What was his last like new release? Or like look at Division.
But like
they're gone.
They're like off it, right?
They're signed to freaking new So Def.
How about Majid Jordan?
They're still with OVO.
I wouldn't be surprised if they rolled the Goose and the Juice.
But I feel like it's possible to like plateau and then just live comfortably off of your career.
But like, and we've discussed this earlier, where like when certain artists sign artists, they like put their arm around them and like make sure that this artist can almost mirror their success. Whereas like a lot of the OVO artists we see kind of reach a place of complacency and comfort because they run things in the city. So it's like they don't really have to push the envelope in that sense.
Because all those guys, Drake has given them features for their albums and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yo, how much do I have to do, bro?
Has Drake given Baka a feature?
He made
He gave
him a whole song.
But he's not on the song.
No.
He wrote the song for him.
I gave you a smash, bro. Like,
and it was a smash. It worked. But like, how about after that? Why isn't there a Drake featuring Baka?
So I have to give you a smash every 6 months, bro?
No. Be on the track with him, not just give him the track.
Okay, he was on 2 tracks with Smiley. Like, where's Smiley gonna take it now? He was on like 2 tracks with Roy Woods. He's on tracks with Division. He's on tracks with Majid Jordan. At a certain point, like, I give you guys all I can. I still have to focus on my shit. Like, run with it, bro. You guys have to turn up now.
Yeah.
But do you feel like there's probably a factor of these artists kind of helping with Drake's individual stuff versus just their own career? Like maybe they're working and giving him reference tracks and then he comes to the studio.
If your name's not Party Next Door, then you're not giving Drake nothing valuable.
Well, Majid gave him Hold On, We're Coming Home.
You don't think Roy Woods has given Drake some like reference tracks or tunes?
Not in the 2020s, bro. Not since 2016, bro. You're just talking about Roy Woods, Majid Jordan giving Drake bangers and shit.
It doesn't sound too like out of reach. I don't know. They're both very talented.
Your Hold On, I'm Coming Home is one of his biggest songs.
Yeah, that's like 12 years ago, though.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm saying like he's checking Vori, he's checking Yachty. He wants those kind of bands to like pen for him. He doesn't want.
So that's kind of like this. It's like, okay, at the time when like I can kind of utilize your music, I'm gonna work with you. But then when it's time, the music has changed. I'm just gonna dash you, even though you're still signed to me. It's kind of like, okay, you're not of use to me right now. I'm just gonna shelf you a little bit.
It's not dash. It's like, yo, we're focused on this for this period of time. I turned you up 1 million times more than you ever would have.
Yeah.
I'm gonna focus on this other thing now. Be free, my nigga. Like thrive, bro. Like, don't look at me and try to be up my ass.
So you're saying thrive, and you see Smiley doing live streams for like 30 viewers. How is that thrive? That's kind of like you're on your own.
Well, no, we gave you the sauce to run with.
Exactly.
What are you gonna do with it?
What you gonna do with it?
But do you feel like other artists face that like independent struggle within a label already, where it's like, I guess once you're a part of a label, you're still working for yourself. Like, you work with the label, but like it's still your responsibility to make it happen.
Can you get a hit on your own? Like Gucci Mane, and we'll move off of this topic. Gucci Mane signed Pooh Shiesty, right? He's not on friggin' Back in Blood. He went and got Dirk to be in Back in Blood. And to be honest, it's really Pooh who really carried the song. You know what I'm saying? The hook is all Pooh Shiesty. The freaking first verse is all Pooh Shiesty. As you guys as DJs, you gotta really get to that part of the song to play the Dirk part. So he didn't need Gucci to freaking have his arm around him so that he can really get out there. He just made a banger.
What you need the label, I would say, is for like PR and also to put you in certain places to make you look good to the masses.
Yeah.
So I feel like OVO could do better in that sense to like, I guess, highlight their artists more. But like, bro, Maz don't have unlimited resources to give you niggas. Like, bro, like.
But I think it's different when we're talking about like a general label versus a label that's ran by an active rapper. Like, cause I always just think of like Shady Records or like G Unit or like
Good Music.
Yeah, like where it's like the artist is very much involved. And that's kind of the point of why they even sign these people. It's like, I'ma put my arm around them and show them the way and make sure I bring them to all my interviews and make sure that wherever I am, they are, because this guy, he's gonna be the next artist. Like and it just like I wanted to see that from OVO, but we did see it with Party. So like,
yeah, Party's one of the biggest artists in the world. Well, listen, we've strayed far from the Casper topic. Big salute to Casper TNG. Right? If we see something, we will let you guys know immediately. Before we get to the last couple of topics, I want to just show you guys what Americans think about us.
Ready for the road.
Roll Ready Detailing, now open 7 days a week from 8 to 5 p.m. 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66, specializing in ceramic coating perpetual with warranty, PPF, tints, wraps, vinyl wraps, and hand car washes. Remember, we clean anything on wheels.
Roll ready, ready for the road.
Over here in Toronto. I can already see you getting cheesed.
This guy.
Okay, so let me just bring some volume up on this right here. This is courtesy of Torontology. It says Americans are so funny and ignorant. All right, their words.
We stop trying to make it seem like the 6 is so dangerous. Like we gotta stop that.
Yeah.
I mean, if I have any critiques about the music, the Drake thing is a plug and play. He knows his audience. Terrible. One of the worst fan bases of all times. A lot of racists like you.
We love
That's
hip-hop.
weird. Whoa. But it's beside the point. Dad, we gotta stop making the 6 seem so it's just.
It's not dangerous.
Come on, man. Hey, man, look. We live in a rather safe, I would say, Douglasville is.
Yeah.
It's safe as fuck to me.
Yeah.
It's still
The name
rated
Douglasville
number
sounds
6.
safe.
Most dangerous city in Georgia.
In Georgia.
This shit's safe as fuck to me. Toronto crime statistics.
There we go.
Does anything pop up?
Toronto is considered a safe major North American city with the overall crime severity and violent crime rates remaining notably lower than many U.S. and Canadian metropolitan counterparts. Overall violent crimes, Toronto consistently ranks below the national average for violent crime severity among major Canadian cities. 42 homicides 1 year. Yeah, bro. Bro.
Hey, man.
Listen, dog.
Relax on the 6, bro.
Chill, bro.
Yeah, relax on the 6.
Not to. I hate niggas that brag about murder rates, but there are some niggas putting up them numbers in a week or a month.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. I would say a month. We got to stop this whole the 6 is so dangerous. I'm just saying. That's my only critique. Because it's like, he still be popping it mob boss vibes. I get it.
Okay. So, yeah, based off of Drake and what they've been hearing and, twisting his fingers, twisting the 6 and the mobs and all that, like, it's causing Americans to go and, look in and be like, a lot of people are watching. People are watching us because of the battle and stuff like that. And they're like, we've said this on our platform. It's not that dangerous.
No, I agree with his take.
Yeah, I don't think it's the craziest take. The Reddit is calling him ignorant and whatever. Like, 46 is I don't even think that's the right statistic. I think it was like 30 or 37.
Yeah, I think if you compare it to the States, like it's not even close. But
Yes.
I think two things could be true. Like it could be dangerous there and it could be dangerous here. It could be not dangerous there if you stay out of certain things. If you're within certain lifestyles here, it could be very dangerous. It depends on who you are as a person.
Yo, fam, to be honest, and I don't want to be an American glazer or whatever, it's not even that dangerous for Canada. Like, we're not the most dangerous place in Canada per capita.
But are we? You know what? I think it's fair to say that because we got to use other countries as the standard for danger because there's more crime out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Maybe we are. So I don't know. I feel like Canada can be dangerous though.
Yeah.
And like
how, bro? Let's live very comfortable lives. Our lives have been amazing, dog.
You don't know any horror. You don't know any horror crime stories, like murder stories that happen in this city. Community housing,
There's
poverty areas, like there isn't crazy things that happen.
Of course.
There's one-offs, of course. Even in Hollywood and
One-offs.
stuff, like in the most beautiful, luxurious areas, there could be like a one whack job that does something crazy. But for the most part, living in Toronto, you're blessed.
Like night after night, having to hear gunshots is a different thing. Like if you're in the south side of Chicago, like if you live in a certain area, fam, you probably hear gunshots every night. Maybe somebody doesn't get shot every night, or maybe does, but like you hear it every night, fam. That's crazy, fam. We're not hearing that.
I think it depends on what ends you live in and what lifestyle you live, because we have gang wars out here. So like it might be safe for us. None of us are gangsters in the street.
Gang wars?
There aren't. We have gang wars here. We don't have gang wars here. We
Nah.
don't have hoods that have different hats from different ends and they keep getting get back. That doesn't happen here. That's what you're saying?
We have disputes, bro. Mans aren't sliding every day on the daily.
Okay, disputes.
Man, no, you're making it sound like it's Chirac in this bitch and shit. Like, bro, I grew up in Malvern, nigga. Like Wixon Trail, dog. Like I seen straps and shit, and even in the height of that, I still didn't feel like, oh, yo, this is crazier than fucking Crenshaw. This is crazier.
But you never lived in Crenshaw.
Bro, okay, I did an American tour where I went through Chicago, Philadelphia, Boston,
Later
New
in life.
York. Okay, now that I have that experience and I can compare, when I was driving through Philadelphia and I'm seeing like
the row houses,
bro, like out here you would think it's like a construction crib, like they're building up a crib, like it's man's actual. There's no door, no window.
It's finished.
It's like that's the crib. You know what I mean? So like I could see man's in America looking at Drake with his like respectfully with his painted fingernails and extensions and shit, talking about, oh, don't be scared. Oh, be scared of the 6. It's like, why would we be scared of that?
Because things can happen here.
Things can happen anywhere. Bro.
Exactly. That's what my point is that like just because we're not more dangerous than certain parts of the states doesn't mean it can't get dangerous here. Doesn't mean we don't have gang violence here, even if it's less than they have in America or the UK or bro, you go to the Middle East, like bro, a bomb could drop on. You know what I'm saying? Like there's levels.
Okay. And I'm sorry, before you go natural, it doesn't mean that we could just fuck around and just act crazy and like not go by any kind of rules or code because there's barely any hats.
Remember
out
that
here.
streamer that got rushed? The American streamer?
Yeah.
He probably thought it was sweet out here.
Yeah, like
that was a Mesquite though.
No,
he was
but
Mesquite?
Yeah, the streamer was a Mesquite.
No, he was.
Exactly.
It wasn't
He
nobody
was.
that's on it.
But even then, like it can happen to anyone.
Like you can't just wear your chain just because we only got 30 hats a year. Okay, just walk around with 50,000 on your neck. Like mans will still yap you.
Drama. Look at DJ Drama.
Yes.
Well, he's not really gangster on it either, but he probably didn't expect that, you know?
Oh wow, we rob the Mesquites that come here, like our tourists that come here. Like that makes us like I don't think that makes us hard.
Tourist is crazy.
No, but we haven't murked anybody like
name brand.
LA, mans have gone to LA, Pop Smoke, Biggie Smalls, all these mans go there. Yeah, P&B Rock, and they just die. You know what I'm saying? They're at the wrong fat burger, and it's like now you dead.
Pure actors and shit too, like in Hollywood and stuff. Like it gets crazy. Bro.
Like I'm not trying to glaze them, but like facts is facts, and statistics are statistics.
When I think about like the gangbangers over, like the gangsters over there, like they be gangbanging. When I hear about the stories of the gangsters over here, their gangbang is a little different.
I knew that's what you were getting at. I knew.
You know,
that's
they be
what he was
having.
referring to.
You're talking about gang wars.
Chill.
They be having gay wars and shit, fam.
Oh
like,
Lord.
like 2026, that's what the main like gangs have been doing out here. They've been having like gay offs and shit.
So the easy on the gangs. Easy on the
like
gangs.
respectfully, you know. Like, so I'm like, yo, like you know, don't make me an example. Don't show me how dangerous it is. However,
that's what I'm saying.
Well, apparently it's very safe here. That's what you're saying. You should have nothing to be worried about.
Exactly.
Based on your words, not mine.
Bro, I got paged bare times. Every time I get paged, it's yo, I love what you're doing.
Yes.
But don't change. Don't keep that up though. Keep the pattern going. Don't change that.
No, because
So
I
are you
will-
acknowledging that there is a risk of danger in the city, like there's a risk of danger anywhere?
Yes, for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's my point.
No, you guys had a full conversation saying, yo, if we were going to what's that Monday night that you guys talked about?
Baller Mondays?
Baller Mondays, and you were 100K up, not even a mil up, 100K up. You'd have to watch your back.
Someone would try to do something.
Yes, it's not because we're the softest place in the world. It's because poverty is poverty everywhere. But we just have less. And we got to recognize that. It's not as dangerous. Like, you can walk around downtown. Technically, you can walk around downtown with a chain on. I would say even that far.
Depends who you are.
Nah, I seen someone the other day, like, I'm walking up Young Street, and he's obviously walking down Young Street, and he had the ion on him, like the tick chain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just we walk by each other, then we look at each other and shit.
You're looking at you and looking at me.
I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, this guy is very confident in him, like securing like what he got. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm not a threat. You know what I mean? But I guess walking down Young Street, who's really gonna try to pop your shit?
And I don't know what the example that you're giving, because he might have had the ting on him, so he might that brings that confidence a little bit more.
It could be a fake chain.
It could be fake too.
Yeah, like, I take it. It's like $80.
Yeah, but like on average, maybe I'm wilding. Like, I think you can get away. I've gotten away. I walked around with like at least 4 or 5 racks on my neck, just regular day.
Yeah, you can do that. What's it? I guess like 20K. That's what it's.
Yeah,
But you're talking about downtown Toronto.
Downtown Toronto, where I've been for the most of my time in Toronto. I'm only now not the chain guy, but I used to be the chain guy all the time. And one of my chains was like 2 racks. So like, I used to wear like 2, 3 chains just to go on a date.
Yeah, big up yourself for that.
Sorry, you can't relate to that. All right?
No, right?
Nope, I haven't even fathomed that.
And no burner. And I'm not like, oh my God, I hope I make it home. Like, nah, fam, I never really thought about it.
Okay, let's forget like getting your chain snatched. Like, let's just talk about like if you're in certain areas and let's say you're involved in certain lifestyles and like someone from an op block catches you.
Yeah.
That's gonna be dangerous for you because you're involved in a lifestyle.
That's such a specific scenario.
But that's where the violence and the danger is more commonplace, is like within that context. It's not for like miskeens. Like, even though some people get their houses friggin' raided or like are robbed or whatever, or their cars taken.
Okay, I'm with the same Shotty last night. We like to watch those child support type shit. We're watching a Florida one. They're talking about Kodak's mans, his people. Yo, the type of spin back they were doing, they were killing each other's parents, bro. Like, the man went, shot his dukes. The Duke survived. He spun back, shot that nigga's dukes. The dukes died. I'm like, yo, this is like some different type of games, bro. Like,
yeah.
So I feel like I do get what you're saying, but I feel like when they look at what we're doing, they're like, it's kind of like some preschool shit.
Yeah, it's levels. It's like they're levels ahead of us in terms of violence.
And I'm not saying this I'm saying this is a great thing. Like, I love that like I can walk around my city and feel like somewhat safe. Although there's pure buckets and junkies and shit, like, there's still ways it can be better. Like, I'm not like, I don't want to flex that we have pure murders and shit. I'm glad we don't have pure murders.
Yeah. Safer the better.
And I think for them, the reason why they group it into Canadians is because Drake is like the biggest representative, and Toronto's not even the most violent city in the country.
Yeah.
So maybe we need someone from Saskatchewan or Surrey that can kind of like show them that like, yo, it gets more violent than Toronto.
K2.
But I feel like to show the Canadian violence, you need like, respectfully, like the biker niggas or like the Asian gangs or whatever. Like, I feel like that
mob.
That's more so like the majority of the violence. I feel like the niggas doing the violence, they're either like paid out to do it or like it's some petty shit. It's like, it's not really.
No, that's exactly what it is, bro. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. Here, like, bullseye.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
bet.
A little bit too much, but no, I'll leave it in the freaking video. Let's move on though. Thank God we're in a safe city, and yeah, good take from them. You know what I mean? The dissing the Drake part, whatever. I'm not too fond of that part, but like, it is a safe city, fam. Like, we be bigging up our chest like we're the hardest motherfuckers, and it's like, calm down, bro. You guys brought to my attention dancehall artist.
Oh yes,
Native E.
So let me play some music from her right over here. Let's see what on. And this is courtesy of Toronto top 6. All right, pronounce her name for me now.
Data V, Data 6, Data
Okay.
7.
Is trending with a new collab with Ayatian. Asian. What the hell? Where did I read, bro? Track is called "Turn Me On." That's how I'm doing my hair next.
Fun.
Okay. Can we go a little bit more of a deep dive over here?
Yeah, but basically, I just kind of wanted to big up this artist because we did highlight the Charmaine and Paris Richards, and there wasn't no music behind it.
Yeah.
But I recently got onto her radar because she recently dropped a feature with Vibes Cartel, and like they had like a viral like TikTok dance shit going on with their thing. So like that kind of put me on her radar.
Hold on, I don't know how much of this I can show up on the screen.
Yeah, she's bad.
I'm just scrolling down. I'm like, whoa, guidelines.
But the thing is, like, now that she's back with Ashan, who's like one of the newest, hottest dancehall artists right now. He has like certified hits already.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how her team must be incredible because she's securing these top level features, and like she's maneuvering in the industry how I would want the Toronto rappers to maneuver. You know, because like again, shout out Charmaine, she has 54,000 monthly listeners.
Yeah.
Like she should be trying to get more like American features or like more like features to kind of put her on these like international platforms. Same with all these other rappers, you know? So like I'm
Yeah.
just thinking like, why aren't other rappers able to get these kind of features?
It does help that she's a baddie too, right?
We got baddies too, though.
But I'm not gonna denounce. I'm not just gonna deduce her to that. Let me just play another clip over here.
Oh, this was at Rebel.
This is at the Sexy Red show.
And this is her, right?
Yeah.
I can hear her.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, like right away when I can hear you on the mic,
Exactly.
and she sounds that good, and I didn't even get a chance to really peep the music except for that clip. There's a talent there. It looks like she has a good team behind her because like the post that she's getting, she's all over like some real platforms.
Big up Supreme Music. I know he's involved with her team.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, they collab with him.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, this is the collab with him.
Oh, the one I filmed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's
So,
doing her thing.
The first time I saw her, I think we were together at LTL.
Yeah.
And she opened up for LTL. And I remember like she came out, she had her dancers, she did her song, she was engaging with the crowd. Obviously a very beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Charismatic personality. And I remember telling Natural, like, yo, this is like who the girls in Toronto are competing with. And Natural's like, yo, she already has a feature with Vibes Cartel. I'm like, we're cooked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no diss to these other female rappers, but like, that is tough to compete with. And then she came out at Rebel at the Sexy Red concert, killed it again. And it was just a consistent performance. Like, she's like a professional.
Yeah, but why are you guys putting her in competition with the rappers? She's a dancehall artist.
I guess maybe just women artists in general. Maybe.
Yeah, because LTO is probably competing with the rappers out here, you know.
Because there aren't that many dancehall artists that are on that level.
Yeah,
there aren't any on that level, respectfully. Reggae, maybe like Esco Levi and those guys, but like
Yeah. It's just I guess we're calling it the Toronto urban scene. We could throw dancehall, hip hop, R&B, everything.
So
in there.
then that's the problem. That's the problem. We got to stop there for a second because like as a dancehall DJ Natural Wave, right? Can you give us some competition for, you know, this young lady here or LTL? Like who are their competition?
It would have been
if it was just to stay in their genre.
They're leading. They're way ahead of the pack. It's kind of like saying Drake is just a rapper type shit. It's like there's no rapper that could like get right there, you know? Like shout out Jay Dust.
I was just thinking Jay Dust.
But she's still like starting, you know what I mean? Like she doesn't have a Vibes Cartel feature, you know? Like once you have like there's no comparison at that point.
The only people I can think of is like old school people like Blessed and Lindo P.
Yeah, but that's like generations back.
But think about it. Like there are artists in the city that have big features with major artists that aren't even in the top 10 in the city. Like shout out Price the Boss, my dog.
Yeah,
Doesn't he have a Snoop Dogg feature?
Yeah.
Bro, that nigga's been talking about that for like 13 years.
But that's no like that's I would talk about a Vibes Cartel feature for 13 years.
Nah, but we're talking about fresh, you know what I mean? Like those came out this year, Vibes Cartel and Ashan, bro. She's not saying, oh, yo, 15 years ago, I was with Sean Paul and then he gave me this drop.
Yeah, and it wasn't 13 years ago, but it was like 3 years ago. But salute to Price.
Salute Price. But I'm just saying, like, a feature with a prominent artist might not make you. You know, like, for example, I don't really even know the song with her and Vibes, but I know the song that she keeps friggin' performing every time I see her. So it's like, it gives you validation. It's good for your portfolio, but like, it's not, you could just have a feature with the artist and never pan out as well.
Yeah. Listen, I said this even behind the scenes. I have a whole feature with Conway the Machine. Hey, ain't nobody know me for rapping like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think that she's going to like, what's the next level for Native V, would you say?
I could see her get into like, remember when Shensia dropped that song Bless with Tyga? I could see her like that being like her next drop type shit.
The
you know?
crossover?
Exactly.
Okay, like a la Tyler a little bit, a la Shensia.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. I
So
can see
maybe
that.
she needs to collab with more Toronto artists.
I don't think so, man.
Nah, you're already past that. And I think that she's already like, because she's out here, she's all the shows that happen out here, she's making sure, well, her team makes sure that she's on the bill. So Toronto is getting to know her without her having to like lower her standards.
So do you think it's unfortunate though that an artist who's not homegrown can come here from another country and have more motion than the artists who have been here the whole time grinding in the city?
It rarely happens. My bad. My bad. It rarely happens. It rarely happens. Like, big salute to Frank and Dank. They are from Detroit, and they came down here. They were connected to Jay Dilla. They were on Jay Dilla's album, so it was like, oh shit. When they came here, they signed with Universal Music over here, and they had some hits or like some songs that went places, but it didn't make them bigger signing with people. Like, it didn't make them the biggest rappers in Toronto just because they came from Detroit.
But I feel like in pop, that's what normally happens. Like they leave their hometown, and then like the big city that they end up in is where they pop off.
Like LA, New York, Atlanta.
LA, New York, Atlanta. But
that's
like,
what Drake did. He went over, then that's where he popped off.
yeah, but like, how many times do people come here and pop off? Like, she's from Jamaica. So I think even like her being from Jamaica, she would have already started popping off from there.
Yeah.
Here is just adding the icing on top.
Yeah, I also think that maybe we don't properly rate Toronto's dancehall scene because we're always just focused on the rappers. But like a lot of the parties you go to, it's like dancehall music first over rap or hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That's more our culture than rap.
Yeah,
But it's because even though I call the rappers lazy, yo, the dancehall and reggae artists out here take it to a whole nother level, bro. Like,
and entitled.
that too, bro. So that's why like they don't really have no motion.
Mhm.
LTL's work ethic is literally the reason why they were able to like catapult so far.
Well, and big up Aaron B because I think he's the standout. I'll go on random Spotify playlists and see Aaron B.
Yeah, straight up.
You know, like I think he's almost like I don't want to say worldwide name, but like people know who he is.
No, he's getting there.
But do you think that eventually she's gonna have to just go back to the Caribbean and establish her career there? Like, or can she stay here and be like a major artist?
I think she has to go to America and finish the job.
Yeah.
So Caribbean to Toronto to
even the people in the
America.
Caribbean want to go to America. So you're already here in Canada. You're from Jamaica. You're doing your thing over here in Canada. Go to America and get the rest of your bread, the real bread.
But when she goes to America, she's probably gonna tell them, "Yo, I'm from St. Anne's, Jamaica." She's not gonna say, "Yo, I'm from Toronto."
So we just got used and abused and then left.
No, I don't
Are
think
we
so.
being used though? Like used for what? Like just expanding her fan base in North America? Because they're probably like, I feel like there's like a handful
I'm
of
just
like,
playing.
there's like a handful of like dance hall hubs in North
Exactly.
America, and Toronto might be one of them.
Yeah, Toronto, New York, Miami. Oh, I'll say Florida. Are we talking about the UK as well, like London?
You
and
can throw
places?
UK in there.
Yeah, and real shit, I am playing too because like they use this place, not just Toronto but Canada, as a testing ground, especially for pop stars.
Yeah.
Like they Backstreet Boys, Christina Aguilera, all these different people come here like on their come up. They'll do like these mall shows and stuff like that, and like they'll use us as the testing to see if they're gonna blow up in America.
Bro, Sean Paul.
Sean Paul,
Scarborough.
yeah,
Literally, he was out here recording his music, but
Mhm.
then eventually when it got to a certain point, he was like, all right, I'm gonna head out.
Not yet.
No, it's a good litmus test to see, okay, is this gonna work on a wide scale? Because we have such a good like mix of different people also. So it's like, okay, we can see the different demographics that are gonna be touched by my music. You know what I'm saying?
What other dancehall artists have kind of made a stop in Toronto on their path?
Made a stop in Toronto.
Not even just on a show, like for actual
I know,
production
I
and
know.
growth.
Well, there's Naomi Cowan, that shorty that got the Juno the other
Mhm,
day.
mhm.
I seen her on Speed stream when Speed was in Jamaica, so big up to her for that.
Snow, but he's kind of homegrown.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not. Wasn't he born here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's from here.
Because
Yeah.
it's like Little P was born here, right?
I think Lindell P might be born in Jamaica.
Okay, so then
Yeah.
Little P, because he had a little era where he was with Akon and those
hmm
niggas.
hmm
But yeah, not many.
Sean
Blessed-
Kingston?
Blessed.
Sean Kingston was like more on like the pop, like what I was just talking about. Like, let's test him in a few malls type shit and see if those hits move.
But he had some sort of connection to Toronto, no? Or am
He
I
was
tripping?
he signed Tory Lanez.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah,
It's
that
not
was
like-
it. And Tory was over there where he was when he signed him. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But listen, man, salute to the whole dancehall scene.
Mhm.
All right, salute to Shorty here. Give me her name again. I don't have it in front of me.
Data V, Data 7.
It's because VII. A lot.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the
yeah.
VII is like a Roman numeral or if it's just V.
Yeah,
Well, shout out to Nada.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure to lock that into my mind. Okay, I got one more story, and then we're gonna touch the road
You
here.
should interview her.
Yeah, I'm gonna let her pull up and have a convo with us. I think she might have hit us up at first, no? Or was it? I'm mixing her with the other girl, the Naomi girl. She wanted to do an interview.
Oh yeah, the Naomi girl.
That was Naomi, right?
She never followed her.
She did not. But
Hey, she was in Jamaica with Speed, so
Excuses.
Mm.
We Love Hip Hop is more important than that. Now, big up yourself, Naomi.
Okay, so I got one more thing for us here. Bunskin Day 2.0. Have you ever heard of Bunskin Day?
I didn't even hear about 1.0.
Yeah, I didn't know about that neither.
I seen the videos, bro.
Yeah.
They documented it like it's the First World War.
So I have a clip here, courtesy of RTN. Big salute to RTN. And this is for Peel Police because in Brampton, you're not allowed to have fireworks, period. All right? We're getting close to July 1st just now. So that's going to be the next time where shit gets crazy. So watch what the police have to say.
Well, think again. We've been monitoring things online, and we're aware that some of you have plans to join events this weekend in Brampton and Mississauga and cause problems like you did in Ching Park. Well, we're going to be there too, and in numbers. Remember, folks, fireworks are banned in Brampton, and if you're firing them at other people or from your car, well, that's just illegal everywhere. We hate to be a buzzkill, but some of you take it too far. Remember, we made tons of arrests on Victoria Day, and if we have to, we'll make even more this weekend. So
Yeah.
if you're just coming out this weekend to have fun and enjoy yourselves, this message isn't for you. Come on out, have fun, and we're going to be there to keep you safe. But if you're coming out to cause problems, there's going to be zero tolerance. You've been warned. Thinking of Bunskin Day 2.0? Well,
he's the first one I'm baking it at.
Look, they had a flyer, fam.
That's crazy.
Bunskin Victoria Day, 18th. We ain't shit. I mean, not us, but like Toronto mans ain't shit, bro.
You guys didn't do that when you were young? You guys didn't have fireworks fights?
Yeah, but I didn't make a flyer. Actually, I didn't. But didn't make flyers back in the days.
you wouldn't need to. It was just straight word of mouth back then.
Yeah, but that's fam. This is where we know like society has gone crazy, fam. We're not supposed to be shooting fireworks at each other. So now you're making it into an event. Like, hey, pull up. We're gonna be doing that today.
That's it.
Would you do one right now?
You ain't
Not
shit
right-
neither,
not right
nigga.
now.
Why not?
It's just mad juvenile. You know what I mean? Like, I'm at 30 years old, man. I don't have time to do that shit.
Right? Hold on, let me show you what it was. Okay, this happened a week ago, but this is going to happen in about another month. All right, so this is a Chinguzi Park. Watch them now.
Yo, chat, look. This shit is crazy, bro.
And I said, chat, look.
Chat. They all running. Victoria Days are crazy, bro.
Peel Regional Police say that at one point, upwards of about 2,000 people were gathered here at Chinguzi Park for what appears to have been a planned event.
There was information to suggest
there's the
larger
guy.
groups of youth
Yeah,
would be
going through
attending, many of which with fireworks.
Posters popped up on social media promoting Bunskin Day or
You breaking, we
Burnskin Day with
Bunskin.
instructions to meet at the Brampton Park and at Centennial Park in Toronto on Victoria Day. Officers closed Chinguzi Park at around 6 p.m. Monday to ensure public safety.
There were several incidents of fireworks being set off at other individuals, including instances of small grass fires just because of the way that these fireworks were discharged so negligently.
Look at this, look at this.
Police say they received upwards of 50 calls as fireworks were let off into the crowds of bystanders and
screaming.
families attending the park. According to officers, 13 suspects ranging in age between 18 and 26 years old, and at least
26?
one underage person are now facing charges.
So we've got individuals charged for possession of weapons dangerous.
Okay.
Possession.
You guys get the point. Man, I'm a bun and skin out there, all right? I think we need to just, I'm going to sound very conservative, just ban the fucking fireworks, bro.
All together?
Toronto, friggin' Brampton, the whole GTA. None of you guys are not responsible enough to be able to handle this, fam. You fucked it up. We gave you opportunity every single year. My kid can't go to the friggin' park because he got his skin bun because you guys are bad breed youths. Fuck out of here. No more fireworks. It's illegal. You're going to jail. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have felt that way maybe 10 years ago. I might have been a little bit more like, yo, this loud of youths. But fam, this is out of control, fam. Every year, bro.
But like, wait, did they say there was like casualties and stuff?
Nobody's gonna die, but like
No,
you can
not
get
casualties,
hurt.
but like
Injuries?
Yeah, injuries.
I don't know, bro.
Because
it's dangerous.
have you guys ever been in a fireworks fight?
No.
Okay, so in Melbourne, how old was I? I want to say maybe like 11 or something. Okay, I grew up in Wixon. Crocho was like right around the way. I don't know how it was like communicated, but it was known that like, okay, Wixon and Crocho, we're gonna meet up and we're gonna have a fireworks fight. I don't know why we agreed to this because it was on like their ends. So we went over there. Then they had a way more bands than us type shit. But like we're making it, and then like at a certain point we just had to start like running back to our ends. So as I'm running, randomly I just feel like the hottest, most like it felt like a flame like sat on my neck, fam. But basically, I guess someone shot a firework at us. Like it went in the air, landed like went through my hood, went through
Bun
my
your
do-rag,
skin.
literally bun my like, bro. Like to this day, if anyone slaps the back of my neck, like I still smell like burning and shit.
Okay, so traumatized.
Do you think that's a good thing?
But like, yo, it was such a fun day. It was such a fun day, bro. And I don't think it's a good thing, but I also don't think it's like the worst thing. You know what I mean? This is kids being kids type shit.
Look, I agree. Kids
kids
gotta do like tough things.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm not trying to like just protect them from like any sort of danger. And like clearly they're having a good time. The fact that if someone slaps your neck now and you smell fire is insane. 19 years later, like to this day,
bro, don't try it out.
Skin bun off.
Because you already told me your sense of smell isn't the greatest. So
No
the fact
facts.
that's
No facts.
insane. That trauma lives in your body. Like I wouldn't want my kid to just get hit with a friggin' firework, And I don't think we should ban it either. I think there should be a middle ground where it's like a little mini course about safety. Like you have a little license. Oh my God. That's
license to get fireworks?
Yeah, bro. Because you could hurt someone you could blind someone with that, bro. Like it's easy for us to say, I mean, you've actually been injured by it, but imagine you had a kid and he was just at the park one day and he comes home and he's blind because someone shot a firework in his eye.
Bro, it's basically gun violence all over again. You need to have a license Like as if all of the kids who are shooting the fireworks at each other are going to go get a license.
And by the way, it's not just kids. I'm sure they banned it in Brampton because adults were doing some stupid ish with Diwali and stuff. You know?
Do people still sell BB guns like in stores?
I'm not sure.
Probably.
You need a license for that.
That's true, and you could blind someone with that. I feel like there has to be more like regulation with all these things where it's like if there's a possibility that you could inflict some sort of harm, but then it's like unavoidable because I could throw a laptop at someone and
Like, so if I go to Home Hardware and I buy a hammer, I have to go through a whole course.
Nah, you're right. You're right.
Oh, before you check out, you have to go to the room over there for 15 minutes and talk to Czar.
Maybe there should be. Yes, that'd be even like 15 minutes is crazy. That would be funny though. But like,
just go watch a video.
Because I was thinking like maybe it's an education thing, but like kids know better and they're just gonna want to have fun.
Yes,
and it's like, you know, and this might sound weird, but at least these kids are outside playing.
Oh my god!
You know, like we be complaining that they're always on their phones, but like, nah, they're doing botness too.
They're outside playing, freaking putting mans in trauma and shit like that. Oh man,
it's kind of like play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I just want to put everybody on notice. Bunskin, the fact they even call it Bunskin is crazy. Like it's happening, bro.
I think what the police is doing is the right thing. Like, just put more police supervision in the parks. If mans are in the trenches and they want to do their wars type shit, like go crazy, you know. But at the public park where we're gonna have our youths, our babies, our grandmas to watch the fireworks display, that's not the battleground. You know?
Yeah. And please change the name of that, bro. Please. It's just making me uncomfortable that you guys are calling it Bunskin.
That's a perfect name.
You know what they should do? You know what they should just do? Like just play paintball, bro. Because paintball is low key, like it's almost the same thing.
Yeah, go and pay for a paintball session and go play in the field or at the place somewhere.
But the thing is, like, there's consent to being shot by the paintballs, you know? I think the fun in the Bunskin is like people are consenting to being shot. Like, imagine just making
That's
it.
terrible. That's the bad part of it.
I know. I'm just trying to like think of the psychology of the youths.
It's just so much fun to see the parents running away with their kids when we're shooting them fireworks.
When you were shooting them fireworks, did you feel like Harry Potter kind of? Because it's kind of like a wand and thing.
I felt sick, bro. Like, and then if you have like the 100 shooters or whatever, you just stand there and you just baking it, and then like no one could like get at you.
Right? Nice training to be a gangbanger. There you go.
Gang banging.
Oh man, listen, man. Salute to all the YNs out there. Right?
Selling that dough.
I think we got it for the day here. We got a nice 2 hour and 30 episode here. We got a Lord of the Rings episode right here. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for watching.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.